All right.
Easy enough.
Okay. So, all right. Last time.
I have a quick joke for everybody.
Last time.
You can do it in character.
No.
Oh, dang
I
it.
cannot.
Okay. All right. Last time. So the party, you all had some downtime on the ship as you began sailing. However, that time was very short-lived as a ship began to approach your small folding boat. A familiar ship began getting closer and closer. Upon further investigation, you all discovered that it was indeed the Seagulls Reach. Reeel decided that he was going to try and go and disrupt the ship's movement by attacking the rudder, but was unsuccessful in doing so. He decided to climb aboard the ship from the stern and wait for an opportunity to strike. As the Seagulls Reach approached, you all prepared yourselves with the worst of possibly facing Captain Hawks once again. When the Seagulls Reach pulled up, grappling hooks were thrown overboard, attaching and anchoring the two ships together. However, a familiar figure did approach the side of the ship, looking down at you. It was Tomlin who was helming the Seagulls Reach, not Hawks. Tomlin asked where you had been and why you had not come to rescue them. You told him that you got lost in a time portal to hell, but that did not seem to relax Tomlin. So Gohan does the normal Gohan thing and decided to shoot Tomlin in the face. And then a fight bursted out between the two ships. Spells were tossed, arrows were fired, bullets were shot, and swords were swung. The fight did not last long, but there was a cost to the fight. Tomlin and his crew were defeated. However, Tomlin was able to escape by flying away with his psionic abilities. The Seagulls Reach, however, was destroyed in the fight as acid and flame reached the hull of the ship and exploded the gunpowder from below deck. And the ship began to sink to the bottom of the sea, which is where we pick up today. So let me change. Let me change the.
Well, technically, no. Bruce didn't take any damage, did he?
Nope, he did not.
Son of a biscuit, get out!
I'm too.
Shut up, freaking fish, stupid has-been.
Sorry.
Oh, my neck. Ah! I don't want to break my neck. I don't want to break my neck. I don't want to.
That's what I want. Okay, so that is where we're gonna pick up today. So the Seagulls Reach has just gone down and is slowly sinking to the bottom of the ocean, and you all are sailing once again northward toward the Bronze home in hopes of hiring a group of mercenaries known as the Gift to help you go to the Spring Isles.
I really don't. They're gonna turn this into Hawks if Hawks makes his well-known wanted.
Question. Am I attuned to my Lumos hat?
I thought you were.
Okay. I thought so too. I've been pretty much wearing it ever since.
I mean, that
I
is
could
a
have totally jumped on that
chance.
other boat and stopped it from sinking. The Seagulls Reach. With the Lumos hat.
It was on fire.
I would have died.
And in half.
I would.
But it would have
broke
still
in
been
half.
floating. Okay.
No, I thought it exploded.
Oh yes, sorry. And you do have technically Big B's hands for a little bit. Still
You can
counts.
go away.
Nope, it's still there.
Oh,
it's still there for 8 hours unless you dispel it. Oh wait, no. Was it just a minute? I can't remember how long it
Let
lasts.
me look.
I can't remember how long it
Do you
lasts.
know how
Is
you have
one
your trace?
action
Can you just do this
for
really
up to 1 minute.
I just
Okay,
tried my
so
hand
yeah,
up,
so 60
and I got
seconds, so
sick
yeah,
really
so-
bad.
Big B's hand fades away. No more Big B's hand.
I mean, there is a chance that these people can try to turn this into Captain Hawks, or there's the other chance that we won't. And we can upsell on Captain Hawks'
I doubt we can upsell on Captain Hawks.
We don't know. How much is he again? Okay. What is his net worth? If somebody Google it. Wait, Google's
Well,
all
if he's
everything.
burning down every city, I doubt that the Navy is standing anymore.
I don't. If he's
We
burning
do
every,
have a fancy magical amulet.
it's in his box.
In
As I say out loud.
We're
It's not his
not
box.
gonna pull that out here, Hawks, because you're just gonna give me more of a reason.
Who are these hippie people?
The
Hippopotamuses.
what are they called again?
The gift.
The gift. They're like they're
So we're gonna try and bribe them with the loot of dragon. That's how we're gonna bribe them.
yes. But they can only get it if they can help us kill the dragon and
And
Why are we adding Captain Hawks on there? He's not on that island.
I mean, if there's two individuals of trying to kill us, then we must add to the chart.
We could just keep it at the Green Dragon. If we add Hawks, then they're more than likely not gonna want to join us.
Do they know who Captain Hawks is?
I'm sure people would, because Captain Hawks is pretty well feared right now that he's lighting towns on fire and destroying them.
and cities.
And children
So
and
let's
women.
just stick with trying to bribe them with the Horde of the Green Dragon if we can kill her. If. Let's not add Captain Hawks to that list of killing because they're gonna be not as willing to do it and agree.
So
I'm
you're
sure.
saying you're on board if we get the gifts to join us if we tell them that the Green Dragon has their horde.
If we can bribe them with her horde, then yes, we're not adding Captain Hawks to the list because one, they can either try and turn us into Captain Hawks themselves, or two, they're just not gonna go with it for both missions.
Let's try and give them the Green Dragon persuasion then. And if they don't, then we can just. Okay.
You want to start out small, not go big.
Hold on. Are we talking about going to Captain Hawk first or to Dick first?
The
The
gift.
gift. We need an army before
Gifs.
we.
Because we're trying, the goal is to try and get to the Green Dragon.
Okay. I was just making sure the plan hasn't changed.
No,
No.
I was explaining to her why because she wanted to add on Captain Hawks to the mercenary list to the gift, and I told her that's not the best plan. Let's start out with the Green Dragon, because they might not be too appeased with wanting to hunt him down either.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
and
let's-
can you do me a favor and turn down the TV because I can hear the dresses out and I had to send it
Turn down the TV?
turn down.
Turn down. Is that 30?
Maybe.
Stay at 30?
I mean, it's quieter on my end, but it's entirely different.
I'm just trying to hear you. That's all.
Because
Yeah.
you talk
Because
like
you
a
talk
librarian.
you talk very softly, good sir.
A soft, airy little man voice.
But no, the plan hasn't changed. I was just explaining to Sona what we should keep the plan as set, and not add any changes to it.
Okay.
So we're still going for the gift to try and grab him with the Green Dragon's horn. If they say,
Then let us sell away.
yeah, hopefully they'll be nice.
Yes. Onward to the Hippo Man, people. The gift. You're talking about your gift, like keeping
Alright.
the game from Boulder Gate, and it's not helping.
There's a gift and the
Cool.
gift.
Do you use laser?
Yeah,
Romance.
I'm about to switch out Lizelle for Shadowheart for Shadow.
I didn't mean to make
Shadow
my
Heart
first character. I was
is-
thinking about super careful.
Shadowheart is her stats are really bad. You have to like go and redo it and change her subclass because her subclass is god awful. And the trickery domain cleric is the worst cleric in the game.
Run an action to gain advantage and give opponents disadvantage.
It was
Not bad.
the whole action.
Alright, so. Oh, let's see.
I was glad they changed your other
Bruce,
because I turned
this
her
is
away
technically
from
your
Charlotte.
boat and you are the captain.
Yep.
Roll me a d12, good sir.
I need to play with
D12.
and play Water Shield in like a month.
That is an 8.
8.
The last time I played
Alright.
was
So,
like right after I played with you.
you all have been sailing.
Is the password the same?
No.
You don't get the password.
Oh, okay.
No one gets it.
So, we can discuss that in a second, please. So, or
Somebody has
here,
all the data.
let me see your phone.
No, we demand the
Okay.
Wi-Fi password over video.
It's fine.
It's 420
Well, easy.
It's not true.
Loads in it.
6969.
6969 Pimp Diddy
Doggy dog.
Doggy Dog. So
I got to
66.
change my name again off of my ballot name. My last name was already bad enough, but I don't know why.
Big simp.
Alright. Okay.
My last
So,
my name was very not PG.
Alright.
I'm surprised they allowed it to happen.
okay. So, anyways, it has been 8 days
The new one's funny.
of travel.
You
So,
go insane.
if you've had
Someone
any,
ate somebody else.
if you've had any hit points, you can go back to where you can be fully healed up with a long rest.
What am I?
Yep.
Oh.
8 days.
Yeah.
So,
For some reason, I can get one more spell. Yeah.
I'm healed again.
Right now it's Discord
I don't know why.
and I just don't talk on purpose. So whenever guys start to hit
Well,
on me,
I mean,
I'm like,
it's
"What's
probably
up, Game Boys?"
when you leveled up
Right.
because you may not have you may not have selected a new spell when you did when you leveled up.
I'm gonna do that.
So yeah, so you can manage your spells to get another
It all
spell.
involves Discord kittens.
All right. Anyways,
Sorry.
so
and
no, you're good.
cringe,
Okay,
and I
so
hated
it's
it, but
been
love it at the same time.
8 days.
When you said that, I was like,
Do we fully heal?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what I said. You've been long rest. It's been 8 days on the boat.
You can change your name every 30 days. in that game.
but yeah, none of them like Discord
None of them
kittens
like
69.
So,
One of them before was quick.
and let's see. Okay.
Why did you change it? Okay.
You know what? Let's just see how this works. Okay, everybody at the table can give me perception checks.
I'm guessing we're not getting food. We're not getting our food temp HP bonus.
Well, if Gohan were here, then we would do it. Yes, but since Gohan's
I was
not
about to ask. Gohan, are you giving us?
He's not here yet.
You said perception.
here. Yep.
Oh, dang it. I
Need dice.
I have them. You want
I
the
got
gold
my
ones
max
or you want the
perception.
milk chocolate
Do
chip?
what?
I got my max perception.
I rolled a 3.
Said perception check.
So altogether I got a 13.
Perception is a 21.
Okay, so
13.
Oh, I have a
13.
29.
Okay, Archer
17.
Me too.
17.
I got a nat 20 with a 29.
So 29.
Hey!
What's yours, Jordan?
121.
Oh.
Said the first.
Nice one.
21. Okay.
I
All
had
right.
the beat first.
So Bruce and Laura.
Natural 28 hit for us.
Actually, I think I'm gonna give this one to Bruce. So here, and the only reason why is so you hear a strange sound in the water.
Yep.
It's a sound that you're somewhat familiar with in your travels.
Yeah.
But this really eerie sound just kind of starts coming over the waves, and as you look over, you see something shiny in the water. It's kind of reflecting the light a little bit, but it's sailing towards the boat. And as you look, and as you kind of get closer to the side, you look over, and it's a bottle. And inside, and as you reach over and you pick up the bottle,
The
you
Coca
find
Cola.
a note in the bottle.
Can we play the song?
It's a love letter. It's Estelle. She's a dolphin.
It's
She's
just a picture.
pregnant.
Oh my
Rick-
god,
Rick-
so long.
It's a picture of Rick Astley.
You just got her both. Okay.
Do you read it aloud?
Nope. Where are we going?
We're going to the gift.
The bronze hole.
I thought we were fighting
Yep.
the dragons.
Oh, we'll be doing that later.
Want to do it now?
We gotta get Marvin first. How old are you? Okay. Sound like a 5-year-old real quick. I want it now.
He wants to fight the dragons.
We'll fight the dragon later. Just eat your legs.
So
And you just
as
He's not. Okay.
He's-
What he means by that is he wants to go and raid for intelligence.
I know. I'm doing a. She's doing a heckin'.
doing a bit.
Yeah. She's mocking you. Is it?
You heal your toad.
We'll say yes. Your frog is fully.
Gametsu. Yeah.
Gametsu.
Gamaketsu. Whatever his name
No, that's.
is.
I know. All these frogs are popping in my head like, no, it's the other one. It's the first one. First one. No, not the very first one. The other one.
Yamalanta's the giant one.
Yep.
that one's dry as.
What is the letter
Right?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'll narrow it down.
He is not
Yes,
revealing
it is
any
on.
information.
I thought Fukusaka was no.
Fukusaka is the old one.
That's the first one. Yeah, mine's the original one.
I like Gamakichi. That one was just.
Gamakiki!
Why?
Hey, brother!
Hey brother, why are we here?
Shut up!
I'm hungry.
Why you leave me?
It's so dope.
I love you, big brother. Shut up!
I love him so much.
Oh my god.
It's,
I got a special
it's a later.
Yeah.
It's Naruto Shippuden.
No, Gabe's watching that.
He's not watching Shippuden yet.
Okay.
He is.
So what island are we going
He's
to?
already started.
The bronze hole.
The bronze. Okay.
Brontos.
It's reading.
And okay. Do I know the creature that I heard? You said there was. I could hear
Noise.
something.
Yes, it was the bottle.
That was just the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay.
You heard
was
the
a
bottle in the.
Bottle.
Wait.
Bottle.
I'll go ahead and explain the notes. We got a note from. I'm guessing we have no idea who.
From the bottle.
It says, "Beware, whoever finds this message, do not go to the accursed isle known as Bellcaster Cay. It is plagued with vampires and werewolves, and the vampires are doing very evil things."
Can't make Twilight on an island.
No.
Do you want me to read it?
No, this is a rough translation.
Yes, the vampires promise protection from the werewolves for a prize.
Is this Underworld?
I thought the sirens were playing the song. I was like,
Was that actually from?
no.
No, it's the cops outside.
Well, no wonder the cops are outside. Caleb.
What'd you do, babe?
Tax rock.
I don't know. And there is this vampire called
Tax
Count
fraud would be his
Vasilios.
coworker.
Vaseline.
Count Vaseline.
Is that
Yeah.
right?
Vaselino?
Vasilios.
I already know
Vasilios.
his replacement.
And they are planning dark schemes,
Who?
and
Marcus.
apparently
That was Marcus.
at a swamp in the middle of the isle,
The bigger guy?
somewhere around the isle,
It was just a
there are
cashier?
these witches that have artifacts that we can use to
Oh,
defeat
okay.
the vampires.
I really like it too.
I seen him the other day.
And
'cause I came
werewolves.
in the Lowe's. I looked
Can
at
we use
it.
these
It was
artifacts
actually
to
the
defeat
day-
the
I can't.
dragon?
Guys, I can't.
I don't know. It doesn't talk about dragon, and I don't know what the artifacts are.
I went back to
But they
the
could be
area when you
useful.
went there.
Am I able to read the note? I can't understand a word you're saying.
There's a lot in it.
Okay.
See, he said vampires, witches,
Artifacts, kill
werewolves.
them.
Oh my!
Oh.
Must be the fire. Is that where the fire truck?
That's why it's
What?
good.
It's close to Halloween, so.
What are you saying?
Why?
It was a picture of
It
it
would be
when we first got to now just.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm almost done.
Yeah, it's because people piss them off and it's funny.
Anyways, vampires and werewolves and witches and
Actually,
artifacts and
here,
swamps.
Zach, since I have it, I'll get
Okay.
it. But I don't think about it. I was like, I actually have an actual.
It doesn't seem to be any worry to us,
To us, yeah.
because it seems like it's mainly the island that's like doing all these things.
I mean, looking out of character, it's Andrew tossing up South Hall to like we want to go on a quest that seems really dramatic.
The only good thing I
Imagine getting
see
paid to just
about
do that.
this is at the end of the note it talks about these witches,
I did switch some of my spells and my spell storage stuff.
a hidden
That's fine.
coven of witches residing in the forgotten swamps of the island may hold the key to defeating these supernatural
Meanwhile,
terrors.
the story's going
Seek them
on.
out, and you may discover the ancient rituals and artifacts needed to challenge the vampire overlords.
John Vaseline. Vasicino.
Well, the thing with that is also it may not be the thing we're needing.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're trying to go after a piece that we lost from a previous
Boys, at
mate.
least.
So once again on character, we can just go to the island and kill vampires and werewolves.
That sounds more fun than killing a dragon. But
Or we can go to our previous mission.
it was just an opinion. It was just a thought process. He's just thinking out loud, right? It sounds fun, but you do have an obligation to get to an obligation.
So I'll switch the 2 that were in my necklace, and then I'm switching my spells for the day 2. So that 7 days pass, I might as well.
I guess it does say at the beginning, vampires rule over its cursed inhabitants. So there are like innocent people there that we could save. If that is something.
Is that what we do?
Is that,
Not really.
Is that what pirates do? Save
And whenever
people.
they get questioned
No,
about
no, no.
why is this not good, we don't celebrate
We
Halloween.
steal
in
treasure,
Great
kill
Britain. Is what
people,
you
and
should
drink.
say. Just a mess.
Drink.
Okay. Anyways,
We're not the pirates who do
back to the
it.
game.
You gotta do something.
But no, Archer, to answer your question, no, this is not just to kind of derail the campaign for thematic because it's around Halloween. It's because it's an island in the world, and again, there are issues on other islands besides just the ones that you want to go to.
Yeah, like communism and
What's worse than that?
Vampire cosmos.
Yeah, communist
Well,
vamps.
Also, get
Dang,
this: we
commies.
don't know
Putin almost died telling my
which
vampire.
island Fox is on. We just know we were told it's a very dangerous island. Very dangerous.
Yeah, I did. I told you he's in Blood Cove.
Oh, so it's not that one.
No.
Yeah, Andrew. I switched out pass wall for slow and shield for bestow for curse.
Can
So that worked.
Do we know where this island is?
Yeah. Do you have your map?
Need map?
Map.
The map. The map.
Map.
The
Got
map.
it.
Map. Map.
Map.
Map.
The map.
Map.
It's so small there.
On the map.
So on the map, so you are roughly, okay, about this area.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna pass through from the Storming Peninsula. You're gonna pass by the Grey Rock and the Spring Isles. This is Belcaster Cay. This is the Bronze Home.
Okay, so it is also on our way.
It's on our way.
It is like right before.
It's kind of in the way of where we have to go.
Yeah.
Again, there's water past it on the.
We can meander
Let's
around
take a
it.
quick look at
She
this.
worked all day with this snake on her.
Oh,
I want to see a snake.
does the fog mean we haven't been there before?
No,
Such
Or
an
is it just
interesting
foggy?
lady.
that's just the fog.
Okay.
She's neat. She's sweet.
She's pretty because she likes snakes. Okay.
No,
Ow.
she has no hair.
Okay. All right, guys. I know.
Can we tell if there is a swamp somewhere on the map, or is it like no? Okay.
I wonder
'Cause
what
that's a big
snake
island.
is today. That's
Yeah.
why I was just like,
She's also got a dog that she's like 150 pounds.
What do you guys think?
Yes.
Either way.
We could go to Belcaster Cay.
Yep.
It is like right before we get to the other place.
So does the note say we can't step foot on there until we have the courage and the items?
No,
it
not
just said
necessarily.
be aware. Be
It
careful.
says be aware. It does say,
It's on the very last paragraph, if
Yeah.
I remember.
he, please, for the love of all that is good and just, do not set foot on Belcaster Cay unless you possess the strength and courage to face the horrors that await. Keep this warning and may God.
Maybe we see gold, but we gotta get the dragon.
But if we want the artifacts, which I imagine is kind of like almost our only reason for going there, we have to step on that. Has anybody fought?
Where's the
a
witch's
vamp-
coven? Is it on that island
It
or
is
is
on
it?
the island.
It's not on the bronze
No.
thing.
It is on. It is in
I don't think the
Belcaster
Hippo
Cay.
people would allow witches to be there unless it's They're
No,
all
it's
weird.
literally like this
And we
text.
don't
Okay.
know.
We do know that at the northmost part of the island is where the vampire overlord has established a fortress. So that might be like, don't go around there yet. Unless we want to talk to him about fighting the werewolves to get a prize from the vampires, and then we can go to the witches and get stuff to kill the vampires.
So, in the note, is it the
Extra.
vampires that are good or the werewolves that are good?
Neither.
Great.
What do I know about vampires?
Now, what do I know about werewolves?
So are we gonna stab the
History
vampires?
checks, both of you.
History checks, both of us.
Are we gonna stab the vampires in the back after working for them?
That
Oh,
was
sounds
my
fair
thought.
enough.
They think we're good. We kill werewolves.
Well, vampires are also
So
smart.
20.
Yeah. They're old.
So
Well, some.
So Thulna, you know that you've heard stories of people who have had transformations into more permanent bestial forms. Like you're used to seeing druids who are able to like wild shape back and forth, but when it comes to people who suffer from lycanthropy, the change is generally permanent, and they become more bestial.
You can get lichen herpes. If you
Oh,
get
wait.
bitten.
Yeah, if you get bit by them, you can become one of them.
Just don't get bit. It's not hard.
We barely made it
You
with
will not be
slots.
yourself. You will literally just be trying to go for the judgment.
You'll be trying new foods.
Like,
Yeah.
Imagine that while who knows like what is lycanthropy, the other just like tearing into like the raw chunk of calories.
Yes.
she sides-eyed him very hard.
And Manfred, you've done a pretty good decent of research into vampirism and vampires. You know that they are creatures of the night. They do not show up during the day, and if they do show up during the day, they are a very powerful entity. If they're vampires who can walk during a bright sunlight. You also are aware that they have a few weaknesses.
Like young maidens and garlic.
Holy water seems to be something that really affects them. Silver also affects them very well.
The king of Raga party. I'm like, no one holy, no one wearing silver.
I think just boil water.
You also you also know that it's very difficult to kill a vampire because when they do,
What about for
I'm gonna say with your 20, you know a substantial amount that they're weak. That one of their weaknesses, or that they're one of their one of their most valued defenses, but also one of their weaknesses, if you can find it, is that when they die, they turn into a mist and return to their coffin. And if they make it back to their coffin, they can be reincarnated to full strength.
So we catch the coffin.
Ah.
Right. You good?
I don't know.
Why would we want to go there?
Because Bottle chose us.
Do we have any silver among us, other than
It
coins?
sounds like you're just trying to off
We-
yourself.
I
We
mean, if-
also have the leadership of like a lot of ADHD characters.
yeah.
I'm not one of them. I don't want to go stroll in the desk cove.
Would
and
you
shit.
guys
Only
want
deadly at
to?
night.
So we know the vampires are north. We don't know where the werewolves are. We don't know where the witches are. We could go along the coast as we're traveling to the island we were originally going to, and try to find a village or something. We can stop by and get some more information.
If there's a village, they're probably either vampires or werewolves.
Not necessarily. It says it's a cursed island, and the vampires rule over the inhabitants.
Like werewolves and witches.
Why do we only have to go onto the cove of death? You guys are just awful.
Because death finds us. We don't find death in it.
I think I'd rather go.
We
and
could
die by the
just
green
send
dragon.
Manfred because nobody wants old man blood.
It tastes like vinegar. I don't know.
Manfred?
I doubt that Reeel has ever.
I strongly
But
disagree.
vampires only take after human blood, or is it just any hot blood for you?
Any hot blood. No more good.
Oh, are you cold blooded?
Yeah, he's cold
I
blooded.
would be
With
sort
blood
of
in mind.
blooded, I guess. I don't think
You're-
I've ever come up before.
They're
But I am a
reptilian.
lizard.
Yeah.
He's a lizard and he's a shark.
I'm white meat.
Cold blood means they need meat. Hot blood means they need cheese.
They can bite you and like not get any blood out because it's just like.
Is this cartilage?
So we have a cold-blooded lizard,
Cold blooded, let it go.
Hey,
an old man,
oh,
and a fish.
we're lovely looking maidens. You do realize we're gonna be prime targets, right?
You're gonna have to go first.
No.
Drink a lot of alcohol, they'll get drunk and we'll beat the crap out of them. Don't need any She gets into her fermented. She's like, no, she's out of mushrooms. Panic!
Too charming
wear
to
my
step
cloak
foot
with,
on the
Andrew.
island.
Be a ray.
Drunken vampires just sound really funny though.
It's just
Alright.
Just getting plastered like frat boys. Not drinking a fancy wine, they're just kegs.
Yeah, just get frat boys.
How about we do a quick vote?
Yeah.
Whether we go to the Bellcaster K or was it
Just say the Vampire Island.
Vampire
or
Island or the
Yes.
Gith Island? Alright, who
How about-
wants to go to the Vampire Island?
Either way.
How-
I'm losing my hand.
So that's 3.
Yeah, I'm
Who wants to go to the Gith Island? Manfred hasn't voted.
Raise your hand, old man.
I think we
Vampires or
should go
nipples?
see the dragon.
Okay. We're tied 3-3. Where'd Dylan go?
No. Listen. The island, the vampire island's on the way to Pippa Island, right?
Yes.
Let's go try to go to the
The
Pippa
Green
Island.
Dragon Island is also on the way to Vampire
We want to fuck
You didn't say that!
It's on the map!
I don't know the map, I'm dyslexic.
Archer, what'd you say?
I said we want to stop by every single island on the way. Why not do it now?
Because I don't want to. I'd rather die by the hands of a green dragon who's a B-word than get my blood sucked or get forced to marry a blood-drinking vampire for the rest of
I
my
will
ever-loving
say-
life. I don't know.
Since the character for death, Andrew is for certain gonna bound the island to either have us escape or be challenging that we can still survive.
I will
I
say it's
don't
very
think we're
out
gonna
of
die.
character.
How cocky of you!
Very out of character for you to
How-
not want to kill a dragon.
How's
Hold on.
diplomacy?
I was thinking that too.
Much diplomacy.
How cocky.
Currently, I'm even gonna say Rio has ADHD days.
Is the green dragon? Is this where the green dragon is?
You're just
Yes.
like info
Okay.
dropping and then you're like,
Well, we can't do the green dragon without going to the gift.
Correct.
You're currently
and then
sailing
you
in
can't get to
between
Gith
Okay.
without passing
the
the
Bright
vampire.
Rock and the Spring
I'm gonna
Islands,
make
somewhere.
an executive decision since I'm the captain, and I'm gonna say we're gonna travel along the coast here, stay away from the north side because that's where the vampires are, and try to find a place to get some information, and then we can decide then.
Okay,
You guys don't have to come on the island. Real and I can go.
you touched my arm. Almost a leg.
You don't split the party. That's how, like, 4 of our team members died.
I have.
Because they physically split.
Only me. Only me.
Only our
Oh,
no,
Incorrect.
I am
Incorrect.
I only died is when we split
Your
the
guy
party.
Incorrect.
No,
because
no.
that's when Evan died too.
Well, we didn't
Fluke
split the
died.
party. That was
when we left
You
Fluke,
guys
that was
are
splitting the party.
I died because the party was split.
No, Kellogg and freaking Sir Evan was died because they got sucked the brain out.
Well, we were split at
Brain
first
sucked
though. Remember?
Yeah.
I had to call in
Yeah.
backup before I got downed.
Yeah. And then we lost half the fun.
Either way. Realistically,
Mind flayers
people
suck.
go do separate things.
Well, now you want to go after vampires.
Don't you do it, Abby.
You want
You
to
know
go
what
after
you're doing.
vampires and werewolves. Guess who's? Guess what people can't.
Please let
I have a comment.
I'm pretty sure the only one in this party that can cure the freaking lycanthropy is me.
I don't have greater restoration.
I
Yeah,
would
I
like
do.
to
I
say,
can too. I could suck out the blood before it
I'm gonna kick you.
You can't snake bite this way.
I will say we have killed demons in hell. I think demons rank above vampires in terms of hardness to kill.
Fair. You don't see sexy demons trying to kill us. They were ugly as hell. Vampires, on the other hand, are.
We did find a succubus.
I was like, I thought the succubus
Oh.
was pretty sexy. But
Fair point. Forgot.
Well, we have
Hi,
to
succubus.
kill the vampires and make sure they don't reincarnate and come back to full health, poof, right in front of us. You have to find the caskets.
Wait, how long does it take for
Yeah,
a freaking
find the
vampire to
casket.
reincarnate?
It can be quick if depending on how close their casket is.
How do
What
you
kind of
know about
creature
vampire?
do
days,
vampires count as?
hours, and then
Undead? And
If-
then would
okay, yeah,
werewolves
and
be
then-
beasts? They would be shape changers. Okay, so they don't count.
Shape changers.
Do you have greater restoration? Or remove curse?
We need to conjure more greater restorations.
What I do have.
Then you
Is a
don't
stick.
have what you need to cure lycanthropy. Because
What,
you need either remove curse or greater restoration.
what I do have is catapult.
I have.
We can catapult the vampire into the ocean.
Actually, I can't do that.
Can they swim? Beat the boys.
Just catapult them in the daytime. Hope become dust.
There you go. Wait. You know a lot of. So you know a lot of knowledge about vampires.
I would think so.
Would they have the ability to walk among the sunlight? Why does she sound like that all of a sudden? Don't mind that.
Only if they're powerful.
Is this Count guy really powerful,
I
right?
don't know.
What's his accent?
Well, sounding by the no, I'm sure he is.
Ooh, shiny.
Count Vasilios.
Count Vaseline.
And it says he is a very powerful vampire lord.
Is he more powerful than Count Straw? Count Straw.
Count
Strodovich, yeah. I almost said Count. Stroganoff. I almost said Count Stroganoff. Count Stroganoff. Well, that's
I just want to stick with our original plan and boycott this island.
So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to like not hit the north where the vampires are. We're gonna go alongside, make sure that we're not seen. But apparently we're gonna get information at the bottom of the island where there's no vampires.
How do you know?
Because that's what he said.
When's the last time we picked up supplies?
That's
We
probably
don't
what we get
know
for
that
supplies.
there's not vampires there. We just know that they are stronger at the north side of the island. Because that's where they're.
And we're trying to get information on that island, or we're trying to get information from the gift island.
Do it.
Trying to get information from this island about this island. And if that doesn't work out, we're just gonna go straight here.
So you want So you want to know more about the island because you got the bottle. Okay. So we're just gonna do a pit stop. Nothing else.
Yeah, right.
That
It's never a pit stop. It's always, oh, we're gonna go after it.
keep the toddlers on a leash, and then we'll.
You can never keep the toddlers on a leash. That's the thing. You never can.
Are they too flexible? Contort. Escape. It'll be fine.
No. Why am I the only? Why
Was
am
that
I the
joke
only
too
one that does not want to go?
it was my
I didn't want to go. I want to go fight the dragon. Dragons have things.
Why are we the only ones that don't want to go?
Because
I
he's the
need-
captain
I
and he
need
says
things
go.
from dragon. Well,
He's the captain
I
of
will
this
let
boat.
that slide
That boat.
because you're my friend. Charm person, you want to go? The dragon.
Do you have this boat yet?
I do have charm person.
He does have us both.
I do.
Isn't that only humans or is that?
You could.
No,
It's
No.
humanoid.
it's humanoids.
Humanoids.
And you're a
Nice.
and you are a
I
humanoid.
definitely
Pull the shark
humanoid.
place. We're not going.
I didn't switch out one of mine for that at the moment.
Alright. Alright, Captain.
Aye.
Steer wherever
Whatever.
you go.
Time first.
You can stay on the boat if you need to. It shouldn't take long to get.
You don't slit the freaking party. What did I just get through saying?
Do you want me to stay with you? It was still be splitting party.
That's how people die.
I'm willing. No. PTSD soldier, go. Whoa! Is the boat moving? Are
I
we
don't
going?
like you guys.
Yeah, it's still sailing.
We love you too, Laura. Welcome to the family.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I'm still going with the decision.
What?
So we struggle to go.
Well, the plan was pretty set in stone, and then you guys want to veer off.
This has happened every single time we're given go here or here.
You could stick with the plan.
Okay. Can we get the
All right.
information later then?
Yes.
Okay. For the sake of
Let's go. Let's go to. Hey, ow! That hurt.
Jordan, what are you doing?
Let's go to the original island.
Did you
We're
hit him
going
on
to.
his bare kneecap?
We'll talk to the gifts. Gifts. Right?
Yeah, the gifts.
Gifts.
Gift.
Gifts.
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 G-I-F-F.
Oh,
Okay.
gift. Yes.
The peanut butter, yes.
That's where we'll go.
The gift. Okay, we're going straight to the gift.
Sorry.
If you make that
I'm
boy.
bleeding. No.
I was looking at your knee, I was like, you're not. Oh, I see a red line though. Nurse, give me that.
You're in trouble.
Give me that right now.
Alrighty.
I'm out.
Okay.
Now your turn.
Alright, so.
Shake my hand. You're
That's
supposed to be an old man.
what else what I was doing?
Where'd Dylan go?
We got a phone call.
Oh.
It was probably his cousin. Who knows?
Once removed.
Yeah, you know.
What does that mean?
Alright. Okay. So. Alright, so sailing. Let's see. Did I lose Zach too? Goodness. Alright. Alright. Gohan, I'll have you roll it this time. Roll me a D12.
Oh, 12.
Yep.
How about a 9?
9. Alright, so 9 more days go by if you were sailing
Going pretty fast.
northward. Again, hasn't been too much. However, as you are sailing by, you do catch a strange sound as you're coming closer to the tip of the Spring Isles. Sorry.
That's a weird bird.
Um,
Or goat. I don't know.
Spring House is where the Green Dragon is, right?
indeed.
Not great.
Alright. I will need everyone to please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Scheiße!
Hey! Now the
I
Lord's
have no wisdom.
Then maybe get some. It's at the store for $1. Wisdom is only $1 away.
Okay, so Gohan's an 18.
19.
19.
8.
8. Real.
Captain.
It's not smart at all.
14. Okay.
20.
20.
24!
Okay.
I'm suddenly knowledgeable of my surroundings.
I don't know.
Well, wisdom. Yeah, wisdom's knowledge.
Yeah, wisdom is like street smart, and then intelligence is school smart.
That's right.
Like,
Her intelligence
that's not a
is
fish.
laughable.
I shouldn't swim more than that.
Okay, doesn't matter. Alright, divine passes as well. Okay.
My intelligence is down.
Alright, so, Bruce.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
great. I'm gonna die.
No.
Can I have an orange man?
No.
Okay. I mean, they're your candy.
I'm done. Wisdom goes.
Okay.
Maybe the Green Dragons like put a Sim 3 out.
Where'd it go?
I'm just gonna set him over right here. Let's get crap.
I just want straw.
You know what? I want that too.
Oh, there it is. I was like,
Figure,
haha.
technical drink,
Alright.
orange straw.
Actually, this is kind of funny because it happened to Bruce. Alright. So, Bruce,
Oh.
you are charmed
Ooh.
as you hear this lovely music, this lovely singing in your ear.
siren.
You're ruining the boat.
Siren time.
I love you. Drink a tea.
Alright. So just
These
to
freaking
remind
things.
myself, where you go?
It's the rat kill.
So charmed, meaning so a charmed creature can attack the charmer or target charmer with harmless abilities and magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with that creature. So basically, you cannot attack whatever's about to hit the ship.
But you can shake the tail.
So unless you break the charm, which you'll have a chance to. So
I've got other things than attack.
that is true, but you cannot harm them. You're
I've got-
basically friendly.
Praying.
Okay.
Like, praying to Jesus praying.
That's right. That's all I got.
it's a good first step. Okay.
That's right.
All right. So, all right. Just so to remind myself. Okay. So, anyways, so charmed. Okay. So as this is happening, you just kind of see Bruce freeze, and he's just like looking up.
These things again.
Again?
What did you find? What do you see?
I don't see
With
anything.
your
Do you remember when we were first
Here
sailing
goes.
with Captain Hawks? How most of us got charmed?
What's that?
Those are harpies.
Yeah, they're back.
Really? Like, I was like, what? Oh.
Yep,
Them
they're
potato
back.
bitties and you're singing. Dang it. Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Did Divine succeed?
Yeah, she did.
Is only one harpy singing?
Yes, there is one harpy singing.
Which
Can I look at that harpy and shoot my Steven at the
I likewise would like to make a perception check with me.
Just a second. Actually, I'll get one more.
Sorry, I'm making a fast order.
You're good.
Fries, nuggies, Coke. Now!
I'm gonna grab a die.
$20.
Okay. Yes, there is one singing.
Oh, that one?
And she lands on the end of the boat.
I see you.
Alrighty. And
That is not what she says.
so, at this point, we will go ahead and roll for initiative order.
What has happened to the
Well.
Let me change.
I
I rolled
plus?
7.
Why did you shoulder trick me that way? Like,
I rolled a 1 plus 7.
Nice.
And that equals 8.
good job, Jimmy.
Plus 5.
I don't remember eating cilantro. Cilantro's really good. Sorry. That was primal, sorry. My ADHD was like, and then go back to being 7 years old and
Okay. Oh. Okay. So, alright. 25 to 30. Okay.
Yep.
25 to 20.
22.
I was watching 20. And I'm 74.
Wait, what'd you say?
20 to 20.
Okay. What's your dex, Laura? What's your modifier?
4.
Okay.
Suck it.
Alright.
Probably will. Okay.
Okay. 20 to 15.
19.
15.
I'm joking. Put your arms up.
Okay.
Do you want to die? But
Grab my thing. 15 to 10.
14.
You got a 14?
9 plus 5.
11.
You got a 9?
Gohan, what's your dex?
20.
It would look like a 2. Yeah, I still kind of roast. Before
Okay.
we start.
Manfred, what'd you get?
Got 8.
Okay.
Got 1 plus 7.
Okay.
Manfred!
Alright.
The
I
dice
know
are now
Divine
one.
has a high dex, but Dylan's also not good. So,
Get your elbow up my ear.
alright.
Yeah, that's why it was discounted for 12 instead of 16.
Okay. Alrighty, so, Laura, you are up.
I don't get to do my thing first.
Nope.
Okay. I was actually going up. Get it okay. I'll do it.
You can have that as a ready action. But I feel that's what you're planning on your turn.
Can I look for the one that is currently singing and try and go after it? Am I able to see which one?
Which one's singing exactly? You can kind of quickly look around and you see the one that's on the bow of the ship. Or the stern of the ship is the one that's singing.
Okay.
Lay it up against my head. No, lay it up against my head. No, like.
What?
Like, see them, just push it back.
Can I get it to make an intelligence saving throw?
Like this.
I think
Oh.
No.
What are you casting?
psychic.
Wait.
Yeah, intelligence saving.
That is an 18.
Turd nugget.
A flying turd nugget. Ooh, they're ugly. What? Oh, because you're charmed. You freaking simp. You freaking beta simp. Oh, hold on. They're like, whoa. Hold on.
Wasn't expecting that.
I'm gonna have left.
Okay, so 15.
Go 16.
15.
Ah.
Nice try.
It's 15.5.
So 16, round it up. You're a teacher.
15.
That's not how it works.
Alright, fine, then I'm rounding up all the damage for you guys.
No!
No, that's not necessary. That's not necessary.
So we're gonna keep it at 15. You're last, because you didn't work here.
Yeah, my grandpa called me.
Oh,
No, you're good. Actually, I mean, we just started, so you can roll. Wait.
Roll.
You can roll initiative.
Is he
We
baking cookies?
literally just started.
There's a popcorn on there.
go make it real quick.
He's gonna go make. He's gonna eat the
I'm
kernel.
gonna see what the boss is first.
I got a 27.
Oh, you son of a nugget.
You go first.
Oh, you technically go first. So,
Well,
Laura.
you know what my action is, so you'll do my action afterwards. I can't hold it much longer. I'm gonna go.
Wait, I thought you already did your thing.
Huh? We're just gonna
So what's happening?
You're getting attacked by harpies. And Bruce
And-
is charmed
Yes.
by the head harpy.
The one on the
Two
bow
dice.
is the
Two
one
dice.
singing. The
The
one on the
die
bow
is
of the ship is
the
one
die
singing.
is the head harpy.
Wait, so is the wheel here or there?
Where the stick is, that's the where the die is. That's the stern. Or yeah,
Okay.
the bow is the bow is where Thulna.
That's
and,
where she's landed.
Yeah.
On the-
Should I be up here steering?
Oh yeah, probably.
That's why I was asking. I was like, why are you in the middle of the ship?
Because that's
That's
just where
where
the
we were
die
watching.
got put.
Well, no wonder he got freaking.
So I guess I'll
Possessed.
just aim at the head one and attack it.
Okay.
Because you're right there. She's singing. She's basically whispering in your ear as she's caressing your back.
She went.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you pee myself.
So that would be 8.
Who died? Mommy?
No one's paying.
Bruce died.
Everyone.
Everyone's charmed but you.
I'm too stupid to be charmed.
So we're all charmed.
No, just
The
Bruce.
torture.
We're messing with Olivia.
Can you?
Well,
You passed your wisdom save.
I did.
Yeah, I rolled for you.
I guess
That's really
I
bad.
will.
What? No one's charmed.
Everyone's charmed.
No one's charmed but Bruce.
I'm gonna hide behind the barrel on this.
I'm no one.
Okay.
Barrel time.
No one's charmed.
Watch out for these.
That is a 31.
Yes, you are successfully hit it.
And then I'll pass.
Alright.
And then my
So the psychic launch will go off. Alright, and now it's the Harpy's turn.
What did she eat?
I only hit her for a hit.
Oh. Oh wait, it's because it wasn't sneak attack, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, hold on.
So eat this.
Put it right in there.
Alright.
The assassin says, "I'm before you."
Okay.
You think this
So
is over
she
here.
is gonna fly because she can't see. She's gonna fly over to Reeel.
Don't listen to her!
And
She's gonna give you sweet nothings. Don't listen to her.
let's see.
Going to incapacitate him for the rest of the
If you pass, like you can't.
She said.
So she's still singing, but you've but it's past the time.
Is she just gonna
Let's see. Let's see. Nope, she's going to make 2 claw attacks at Reeel. Those both suck. I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 2.
Hey, we're twinsies.
Well, that's her turn. Okay, Bruce, it is your turn.
Do I roll after my turn for?
For charm. Yes, so basically you can roll to break the charm, but that would be your turn.
No. So the spell I chose at the beginning of when I realized I had a spell I could choose was motivational speech. I'm gonna turn around to my crew and I'm gonna give them the bestest of speeches they've ever heard. And I want to make it terrible and sad because it says whether they have anything to get excited about or not. So, I'm gonna
That's funny.
give them a really sad speech. And it's only 5 of them. So, are you hidden? So I'm going to choose everybody but Divine because I can see.
Okay.
Not that. So you guys get 5 temporary hit points, and you have advantage on Wisdom saving throws for as long as you have those 5 temporary hit points.
Okay. So wait, are we still your allies?
Right? Yeah. I just can't
'cause
attack the harpies.
he just sees he sees you all as friends, and he sees the harpies as friends.
Oh. Okay.
I changed my mind. I'm not going to give Gohan that. I'm going to give the harpy that.
Okay.
Because she's my bae.
She is. Okay. She has 5, 10 hit points. Okay. Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. We are now to Reel's turn.
With the harpy that attacked me, how quick is it?
She's like right behind. Can you not see on the camera?
Oh, right. Is that my answer? Okay, it's off on the ground.
Yeah. She's literally like standing like she clawed attacked you from behind.
And I gave a motivational speech, and you have 5 temporary hit points and advantage on wisdom saving throws
It
for
was
as long as you have those 5 temporary.
it was a sad motivational speech.
And it was a very sad motivational speech.
My friend died.
Are
Don't
you
read that guy.
child still?
Yes.
You guys are the sorriest lot I've ever seen.
I will obey.
Starts with strategy.
And then we won the battle.
Oh, excuse me.
A 19 will hit, yes.
And then the
I
second
got you
battle.
back.
It's more
Ring.
than
I got 2 more bucks. There. What about?
What type is it?
Voter popcorn?
Stop, you're gonna blind me.
What?
I'm alright.
I was actually not going to roll on you. That would be
If it would have been kettle corn, I
disrespectful.
might have been like, yes.
There's chloroform powder that expired last year.
Gonna pour some in my bowl.
Fermented sugar. Oh, you want to put some in his little dice?
Oh, are both my kettle corn salts expired?
Oh yeah.
That's sad.
May 23rd.
Okay. I dealt a Total of
I was
30
getting
damage.
3 plus 19.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What kind of
So,
chef
okay,
doesn't feed
guys,
his people?
Archer is not that loud because the TV can't be that loud, so I really need to hear him, please.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Archer, how much damage
Total
did you
of
say?
30 damage.
30 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
25. It's 2 HP.
Okay.
That
That's my turn. Hold on. Let me see if I can move the dinosaurs. Can you rotate me around the harpy? Actually, can you point where all the harpies are at?
All the little standees that are out
He
there.
can't see all of that. So they're out in the water about
Okay.
15 feet from the ship.
So the only harpy on the ship is the one.
Yes.
It's a boss lady.
Okay. I will simply, without posting opportunity to act in such a way between, I believe that's Manfred closest to me,
Yes.
and between the harpies.
Okay.
Like that.
Yep.
He's
There
a
we go.
bodyguard. Show him some respect. Okay.
Alright, Gohan, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to look at my mom.
We had extra money.
I'm gonna tell you something. Should I go ahead and try to go ahead and get the outer harpies
We
down a
get
little
like
bit?
a $75 snack box or
Especially-
something for us. We just pick
Up to you.
This one over goes and gets it.
I think I'll go
That's
ahead.
under that pressure.
I start with my bonus action of Hunter's Mark because I can see it in my
Fruit
right.
some.
I'm not green. I'm gonna put it on this lady.
Okay.
That's the water
Thing
one,
for it. Thing.
because I want good water.
I'm gonna use Steven since I already have him ready. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know why I got it. Hold on. This is the first one I rolled.
Got it to properly get to.
16 piercing.
Is that the Hunter's Mark damage?
Not yet.
If it wasn't only during the
21.
Okay.
And I rolled a d20 again by accident. Do you want me to keep the number that I gave you?
Well, what'd you get?
Well, it's a 4 plus 13.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. I'll keep it. And then the second one, on the balls. 12 total on the second one.
Alright, so you launch 2 arrows, and as you do, you just watch the harpy's body just fall into the water.
Not the sexy lady.
Chum.
Is that actually harpies?
Yeah. Yeah, these are actual harpies.
look for him.
And they're double sided, so they're different colored on each side of it. I don't want to do them. Yeah, those are
lay on the
harpies.
ground for science.
Alright, Gohan, it's your turn.
There's red harpies and then the other side is blue harpies?
Yeah.
So you can play red versus blue.
Yes.
Rooster Teeth.
I'm going for the big balls.
Okay.
Big balls.
Big balls.
We're gonna go there.
What, dirty 20
I
damage?
need to
Yes.
play some more Baldur's Gate. I keep saying I want to play it, but I have some.
I've been playing Spider-Man.
I'm just gonna wait for it to come to place. PC.
I didn't want to wait. And there's already spoilers all over the place. It's driving me nuts.
Instagram is exploding with spoilers.
Instagram,
27 piercing.
All I know is that Miles Morales' mom is single and ready to mingle.
Yes, she is. She's dating in the game.
Baldur's Gate. Reroll.
Okay.
Fire.
Hot down.
Does a.
When Miles' mom
18
kind
hit.
of hot too.
Yes.
Cool.
To be fair, she is. Very nice suspense.
27 piercing. I'm gonna reload.
He's half black, half Hispanic.
Fire.
He's
again.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, his mom is Puerto Rican and his dad was African American.
Yep.
Yeah, like Denver.
So yeah, so he's mixed.
Yeah, he is.
He's the
His-
first black and Hispanic Spider-Man, but he's technically not the only black Spider-Man, and he's not the only Hispanic
Yeah,
Spider-Man either.
Spider-Man Noir.
Spider-Man Noir is white.
I know, but it's
Yes.
in black and white.
High five.
Yes.
Good joke.
No, the only other canonized black Spider-Man per se is
I still need to
It's
see
Huey.
Spider-Verse too.
or Huey, which is Spider-Punk.
17 piercing
I
on
like
the
that
third
one.
hit.
I didn't see the movie, but I saw him. I was like, he's cool.
Alright.
Spider Punk is amazing.
I haven't.
And then-
Spider-Verse 2. I need to.
Oh, it's so stinking good. Zero. It's so good.
17 on the third hit.
Yeah,
This
it is.
guy. That's a nice
No,
one.
17 damage.
Okay. Yeah, I got that part.
Okay.
Are you shooting a fourth time?
Yes.
Okay.
Shooting at four.
You get 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Wait, do you get 4 attacks yet?
You get.
Oh, that's right. He
I
action
just
surged.
Action surge.
He action surged. That's why.
He's surging the action.
So he gets 4 attacks right now because he action surged.
And he gets.
Oh no, you get
6
6.
I get
Holy crap.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, 10 piercing damage
Yeah.
on the fourth one.
Uh huh.
Alright, so 5th attack. Does
Are these all at the?
25. Yeah, all of them are
Yeah,
at
it
the
is.
boss. Okay, cool.
He literally at this point just has an actual revolver. And he just unloads all 6 shots on the same guy.
Yes.
It's not this, it's this.
23 on the
Yeah.
5th shot.
Uh-huh.
I'm reloading. Firing the 6th time.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Everyone's hit. 15.
Yes.
Nice. And
With the 14 armor class.
Just want you to know you probably told it.
This
after
is
the
why you
second
have
shot.
matchlocks and flintlocks if you're gonna put guns in the game.
Oh, I know.
I want what he's serving.
13 piercing on the last hit.
Yeah. So
Shots.
this harpy
Yep.
is no longer existent.
Nah, yes.
Everything is
What's
missing
up?
except for massive boobies.
Everything is gone except for
They're
a,
just laying on the
a
ground.
single feather.
Silicone.
Is the
Oh.
only thing that is existing. And Bruce, you are no longer Chuck.
Let's go. What happened?
Shit, yeah. No.
Did you remove one of your monsters down
We
there
got
as
you
well?
simping, Bruce.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
For,
I
So-
swear.
I swear.
Oh, yes, you're correct.
I'm a sad boy. I don't simp.
Yeah, no. You know what? You just kept shooting her, so I was just gonna let you. But yeah, no, you killed her on like shot 2.
You wanted to be sure, make sure.
Okay. All right.
He just was a ball.
He
Alright.
just played Zombieland.
He double tapped
Double
multiple
tap.
times. All right. We're just gonna move him in.
We are all playing Zombieland because we always shoot. In real life.
Now they're extra angry.
All right.
Are any of them flying still?
They're kind of like hovering.
Are they flying?
Hovering.
Hovering
Does that count as flying?
for them, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not like a beholder where they're constant. They're not flying. They're hovering. So, all right. Okay. Okay. So, Bruce,
Expect the
the yellow one is gonna come in and try to claw you and beat you with its club. So the claw attack is gonna be a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna do 6 points of slashing damage. And I also then try to bonk you with the club. That's also a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
And it hurt so bad.
Alright.
Like I couldn't even have.
Did I say the red one or the yellow one?
Yellow one.
Okay, the red one is gonna do the same thing. The claw attack is a 18 to hit. So another 6 points of slashing damage. It's gonna try to bonk you. Does a 5 hit. Okay, so no bonking that time.
I'm over here like, 27.
The bonking. Okay, Manfred, the blue one is gonna try to hit you with its
As a
club.
reaction, I'm gonna hold up my staff and be like, "Go away!" and fire blinding light to its eyes. It has disadvantage. Roll. It's a
Archers.
What was that?
Archer said he has an opportunity attack as reaction. Can this volume go up?
He doesn't want it to be up too much because he can hear himself.
Sorry.
You can, like, try two.
So that
Okay.
I'm attacking the harpy that's attacking me.
Okay.
as a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to do something too.
You'll be 21.
Yeah, it is. They both go off at the same time. Your blinding light goes off first.
Well, it needs to make a con save. To see if it has disadvantage.
Oh, I see the concept there.
That is 15 damage.
Okay.
The order does matter.
That
Cause
sounded like a spooky.
Alright.
It's just a big.
I was gonna say if it fails a con save, it's blind, which would make his thing have advantage. I think.
No, only when not on stuff like that.
No. Okay.
No, I don't think on stuff like that. Well, its con save is a 10.
Yeah, so it needed to be the 15. So
Okay.
it was blinded until the start of its next turn.
Okay. Well, it got a 6 on its claw attack.
Regardless.
Goes on the blue one.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, goes on the blue one. There you go.
Blue.
Alright, its club.
That's the first time I've ever used that ability.
I thought it's already blinded.
No, now it's definitely blinded because
Blinded
Manfred
by
put a
my
gigantic
looks.
flashlight in its face.
Oh.
It
Yeah,
flashed
my
into-
staff is a function of the flashlight for blind creatures.
And then that one, and then the club is an 11. No. Okay. Alright. What are the colors I got? Okay. The black one is gonna attack Reeel with its claw attack. That's an 11 to hit.
Does not.
Okay, it's gonna try to bonk you for a 19 to hit.
19 does.
Okay, so you'll take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yo, I take 1.
The white one is going to try to claw attack you. That is a 21.
21 does hit.
You will take 6 points of slashing damage.
I would take 3.
He's gonna bonk you. 15 to hit.
15 does not.
Dang it.
With desperation in this.
Manfred!
Next objective.
It is your turn.
Blinding my attacker.
Yes,
Well,
you did.
that's the first time I've ever got to use that staff, so. I can get my character load to handle it. I think I was just going to do the necromantic touch.
Chill touch.
Yeah, if I can get pull up here. Okay, there we go. Let me look one more time to see if I want to do that. Yeah, I'll do that. No, I'll do firebolt. That's
Okay.
yeah. So I have advantage. Okay. Well, with advantage, I got a 19.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So we get 3, 10, 8, 18, 26 points of fire damage.
Well,
That was a
Scratch, scratch,
cantrip.
well, he did.
The blue one?
Yeah.
He didn't even see what killed him.
I guess you could say the blue one had blue balls.
No.
Oh darn it.
Oh, yeah.
You say that?
All it felt was fire and ah!
It's like, I'm bleeding, I'm dying! And then it exploded.
I'm on fire! Help! Okay, Dick. Divine, it is your turn.
I liked how you were just like, no.
What am I sneaking
Yeah.
over here?
More like-
Stab that person really hard.
Oh darn it.
More like, there you go.
That was like a 7.
Thanks.
More like,
I will take
More like
the 30 to hit.
more like,
We're trying to find better blues than the freaking ghost of this I displayed. You're like blueberry pie.
it's the rainbow twizzlers.
Guys have one.
Yeah. They're pretty like
I was like, I don't care
purple
what-
is
I
great,
don't care.
yellows and
27
care
to
which
that
one.
one.
He just wants one.
What?
27 to the red
A
one.
green
Okay.
one for sure.
It's still alive.
And then
No.
Oh, it's still alive?
The red one, yeah.
and then
it's not.
7 to the yellow one.
Alright.
And then that would be my turn. Can I have partake in a sweet rope?
Laura, it's your turn.
Fine.
That's the blue one.
I'm going to use
No doubt
my
about it.
crossbow and shoot to the light one.
Maybe that's blue light.
I'm gonna kick you.
That's its color. It's how it identifies itself.
So like, that's right.
I roll a d8. Yeah.
See, it's good we killed some now
Yeah,
because
yeah.
since they were all different colors, they're gonna form it together like a Power
No,
Ranger.
I got
That would be pretty funny.
That'd be terrible.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 10 points of piercing.
Got it.
In my turn,
I play this
Bruce.
crap face down and I hit my two.
Dang, if I cast the motivational speech at 6th level, y'all could have 20 extra hit points.
that's something we need for like.
But
a
I did it at 3rd level, so
boss
y'all.
fight.
Well, you gotta sit there. Oh wait, yeah.
I'm
5
gonna use it.
technical HP.
I am going to cast. Vicious Mockery on the yellow one.
Okay.
I'll be like, she's ugly.
Failed. Miserably.
Right after you were charmed.
Her confidence is too high.
Oh,
It's a-
It was a
like the
17
one that was singing.
3d4.
You ain't like that.
You're not serving. You're not giving.
7.
Okay. And she has disadvantage on her next.
She's ugly. Who's she? Your whole family.
Disadvantage on the next attack roll. That's
Yep.
right. And then I will. I don't think anybody needs inspiration, so I'm just gonna keep those.
Alright. Going on.
I roll a 7 and I go 19 to attack.
Yeah, you'll be alright.
One creature attack. You can just hold my attack up. Flashlight.
It was just an action to move it. Was it a bonus action to move it?
It's a bonus action to move it.
Whatever you Stevie. Stefan. Is a 28 hit?
Yes.
$19 total on the second one.
Okay. Dead.
Between the
white one.
The white one dead.
the rib. D-E-D.
Good.
D-E-D.
Someone's rolling.
R-U-N-N-O-R-U-N-N-O-F-T.
Gohan.
What?
Yes. So, I'm going to look at that one. Yeah. Was it 16?
Yes.
How about 20 points of piercing damage?
Cry.
Reload. 19.
Hit. Okay.
Piercing on the second hit.
Okay.
And reloading. On the same one.
Yep.
This one. 14.
Well. How much damage is
Piercing.
dead?
Here we go.
Yep.
Well. She got
Alright. Okay. Alright. The red one is going to turn to Divine. And it's going to try to slash her with her claws.
Those are nasty Tomlin feet.
It's going to be a 19 to hit.
I'm not consenting you
Okay.
scratching.
6 points of slashing damage.
I
And
will
she's going to try to bonk you with her club.
That's a 12.
Okay.
So how much poison? Slashing 6?
6. And Bruce. You'll claw attack. 13 to hit. Bonk you in the head. 19 to hit. 3 points of bonking damage. And Manfred, it is your turn again.
Fireball!
Fireball!
At the yellow one.
Okay. 20. Right.
Has it been like full ringing?
You're after Bruce. Oh, did I skip you?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I am sorry, Archer.
No worries.
No, you should drive down here and give them a knuckle sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should just come down here.
Yep. Totally.
Now on the list.
10.
Sit, write that down.
Uh, Is the yellow thing the only harpy left?
No, there's one behind Bruce.
There's 2 right by me.
Can you point
Yeah,
with the outside
yellow
of that?
dead.
Yellow.
Never mind. There's just the red one.
Get the right one.
What'd you say, Archer?
Where's the red one?
Right
It's
behind Bruce.
Right here.
Bruce
It's out
and
there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there you are. You're right next to it now.
Okay. Whacking it.
okay.
Whacking.
And
10 to hit.
11.
The 10 misses. The 11 just hits.
Are you serious?
They're naked ladies.
Wow.
They're bare naked ladies. No, they're bird naked ladies.
Birdman.
Birdie.
18 points of damage.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got
And then I'm gonna bite it.
Okay.
Bite down. Oh, chicken.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
And then 10 points of light.
Yep, she did.
Okay.
Yay! I'm so excited.
The chickens are dead.
All the harpies are dead.
My hot
Was
dog's
that a
dead.
random table roll?
Yeah. Random sea combat encounter.
I have some
Very
advice
random.
potentially for you after the game.
Not gonna. No.
I mean, there was one for each of us, and we're all level 12 characters.
Yeah. No.
I liked it. I liked
It
the
was,
shoot.
it was one.
Can you stop complaining?
I'm not.
Yeah,
I didn't complain.
It was 1 harpy monarch and 3 D8 harpies.
Don't worry.
I didn't know a
The
harpy
harpies-
monarch
The
was
harpies
the
were
thing.
the least of
Huh?
our problems.
No, a harpy monarch was the thing.
It's in the Ghost of Salt Marsh
Oh.
campaign guide. Yep. So Ghost of Salt Marsh added the harpy monarch. Alrighty. Well,
Vampire.
You'll just start dumping the bodies
What?
overboard.
Vampire.
No, we're going to the gift.
We are going
Oh, yeah.
to see the gifts.
The
GIFs.
The first initial thought was we were going to go alongside the island, go at the bottom of the vampire island to get some information about the vampire island, but we decided
We could do that later.
collectively that we're going to go to the gift because the information we need. Got it.
That's right.
Peanut butter.
Just throw. No, it's bad. Yeah.
So,
Actually, it's pronounced as
Yep. I'm back to the future. Ah!
canonically, we should have it so like half the world calls you gifts.
In my opinion, they're just called memes. You send an animated
We can
meme.
make posters. They're now pronounced GIF.
If you say it wrong, you're going to prison for life. For war crimes.
It's a moving poster.
We could send everybody like Harry Potter letters, the screaming letters. What are those called?
That's
A howler.
creature.
A howler. A howler.
howler.
A howler. Please, so a
Whole
howler.
world.
Oh, it's a howler.
Someone sends me a screenshot. I forgot.
They do have screaming howlers. There's a howler and yeah, I think the screamer is
That's
a
one
different one too.
angry mom or someone that's screaming howler.
How much does it cost to send one to
One stamp.
One stamp.
Stamps are expensive.
It's advertisement rules. It goes to everybody free.
Back in my day, I used to sell a book of stamps at Walmart for $20. Now they're probably like 50.
No, they're around the same price.
Oh shit, we're doing stamps again.
Nobody uses snail mail.
Can we send a howler through email?
People have emails.
Everyone.
Just the
It's
email.
not real life.
Wouldn't that just be voicemail at that point?
Yeah.
So yeah, just send a voicemail. And just yell really loud into it.
Unless they pick up and then you're just awkwardly like,
Where is it? Halo, it's right next to your foot.
What you could do is send them a text, but do the record.
it's literally every morning when I pick up people in
That's
for
what your sister
the
does.
installs, I'm like, don't pick up. So my boss
Don't pick up.
Yeah. And then they pick up and I'm like, oh yes, I don't have a script to really go.
That's amazing.
Most of the time they don't. Because if they do it.
When people call me, I have Google do a transcript. Like, hi, this person's unavailable. Send a brief message. It's mainly scammers.
So I legit had one person that was mad I was calling them. They were like, don't call back until my husband gets well, wait, when's your husband come home from? She's like, you'll figure it out. And then hang up.
3 p.m. It is.
Alright, so you spend another 6 days at sea.
60 days?
6 days.
Oh, I was gonna say 60. Oh. The wind was
However,
Restless
as,
nuts.
as you are sailing,
yeah, you got it.
I'm twirling
No
my
archer stuff.
You're twirling your what?
my gun.
Oh, I thought you said twirling your hair.
Accidentally
How long is your hair?
shoots Reeel on the foot.
This way.
Ah! On my ear.
Sorry, man.
however, on the
You
sixth
could do your
day,
hair, just be like,
The partridge gave to me.
the waters start to get a little rough,
5 golden rings.
and the water starts to toss and turn very heavily.
Whoa, laddies. There seems to be a storm a-brewing.
I look at the sky.
I'm gonna cast Calm Seas.
And as you are,
Oh my god!
It's not.
It's a kraken.
It is natural.
Oh,
It's
this
just
shit broke in
weird.
half.
Oh no!
a whirlpool begins to appear, and
I
let's
was gonna
see.
say I can
I don't have.
So,
read waves.
all right. So,
I'm thinking
It's a massive whirlpool
Okay, nice.
So
with
it's suddenly
with a diameter of about 110 feet.
Oh, okay. Did also pour my ass?
So it's gonna swallow the ship.
So
Like a tin chip.
Bruce,
Do something.
because you're at the helm, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're driving the ship.
Yeah.
So I'll need you to give me a strength check.
Oh boy, I got strength.
Can I help?
Break the whole.
Is it just a regular strength check?
Yep.
Can I assist him?
I assist you.
You're at the bow.
Everybody help!
I assist.
I also assist.
Because I recognize what's happening.
I'm a strong boy.
I roll a d4 for that.
No, you get advantage.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna get triple.
Thanks. I rolled a 2.
That's not how this works.
We're all.
Ah, that was bad too.
Wait, that's an auto 20.
Can I assist her in such a way that using like one whip on the not as the smell, but
You
the
stab my skin.
I don't know, to study the cell and make sure it's actually everything.
So he wants to help the sail catch wind.
I got it.
It's like a Sea of Thieves kind of like.
Yeah,
just sitting up
no,
there.
I know. He's trying to hold it. Yeah, I'll let you do that. So I'll drop the DC just a little bit.
But I do. Thank you.
8.
8.
Dang. Really? Really? Really?
Really?
Really? Really?
Look, it was.
Boat is sailing towards the whirlpool.
I want to scoot
And
him.
as it is going, the boat starts to swirl around the
Ah,
whirlpool.
car sink!
Can I push him over and try to get it out?
We need someone who's manly.
Scoot over! Give me the wheel!
I am manly.
Strike!
You're not manly enough.
Ooh!
Wow.
18.
What? No.
What?
At this point, no. The
Scheiße.
the DC's gone up now that you went into the whirlpool.
Help! Help! Help!
And-
Help!
Okay, guys, I got a bottle of kerosene. We can burn the ship.
No, that's not.
Or
Oh,
you can just
no.
hold it up.
Wait, we can. No,
Hey, what are we
because
gonna
it's
do,
a
die?
dragon. What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh! Oh, it got bigger.
Does that affect the wind at all? Or just like, is it affecting only the water?
Just the water.
No, we're in the boat. The boat's in the whirlpool.
Andrew, what is this?
It's a cannon fire.
We don't have someone strong enough to steer us out of the whirlpool.
Okay, so
We're gonna have to.
here's how this is happening.
No, we can't do anything. I mean.
Okay.
No, you cheater!
I was
No!
going to do something, but
A what?
Is there a well nearby?
Oh well.
A whale?
A whale.
No, there's no whale nearby.
No whale be near a whale.
No, Aquaman, you cannot talk to the whales to save you.
Yeah, Jason Momoa. Momoa.
do you have anything over the damage?
Do you have an answer?
I am going to target myself. Divine. Who else do I like? Yeah, and well, I'll do you. I'm gonna cast fly on all of us.
Are you sure?
I asked you if it affected the wind.
I'm asking, are you sure?
You know what? I say yes. I dare
Go
you.
what?
I dare you. Just say
Okay,
yes.
Just
so
watch the sails
who is
and make
it?
sure you don't get hit.
Divine,
Go on.
Gohan,
And yourself.
and myself.
Okay. Alright. As you get lifted out, the boat disappears.
Come on.
Oh. That.
And the whirlpool disappears.
He divided the party!
Oh no! Everybody jump! No. I don't
To
know.
where? The wall of water.
Well, we're screwed.
I'm drowning!
Alright, so what party are we
We're alive. This is the current party.
Okay.
We're in the water.
You are you were in the air flying.
We can fly for 10
We have 10 minutes.
Then you
Okay.
minutes.
We gotta go after the party.
But where are you?
Is there a whirlpool?
Disappear.
Whirlpool. I don't know.
And the sea calms.
You guys met Jesus.
The sea gods.
You're with us. What do you mean? Wait.
We're gonna go
No,
see
them.
Jesus now.
Let's go. Any idea like how close we were to the island that we were passing?
Yeah, not close at all.
Not very close at all.
Because we just passed by.
You just
the
passed by the Spring Islands.
Spring Islands attack.
Yeah, it was
The
almost
harpies
2 weeks
attacked
ago
us.
we passed by. Now you guys are castaways.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where I'm putting them.
This has happened before. What's to divine over
All right,
this?
the other group,
You guys suck.
you're still on the boat. You are,
The weakest one. Oh,
However-
no, we have Reeel. We
however,
have Reeel. We're good.
as you
It took all of our GPS.
Ma'am.
as you look around, there is not an island anywhere.
Did the whirlpool go bye bye for us too?
Yes.
Oh, so we're.
Did we die?
However,
We
you
went-
notice that the world is a little different.
Did we go back to hell?
No.
Hell, we have water.
Wait.
There is a water hole.
If you would like to,
I
let's see
want-
my 2 spellcast, or actually my 3 spellcast. So, Fulham, if you'd like to give me a nature check, and Bruce and Laura, you can give me Arcana checks if you'd like.
I'm a starcaster.
Really?
This is the first time hearing.
He's a druid. Yeah, he's
Oh,
a
you
druid.
are. All right, you give me a nature check then, Rio.
Please.
I'm gonna make an excuse for why my roll was the way it was. Okay. I rolled a 40.
Okay. Rio.
I got a 13.
Okay. Bruce.
I go at a 10.
Are you not
Okay.
proficient in it?
You have 5.
Nope.
He's throwing out proficient in Arcana though.
I rolled a net.
All right.
1.
So,
I do
what did you say you got, Rio, again?
not. 13.
Okay.
13.
So, Laura, you know that
This is not my environment.
you know that in your small little bit of travel and somewhat schooling that you did while traveling around the books you've read, you know that there are other planes of existence out there. Riel, you've also heard through different stories and tells from different tribes about these other planes as well. And as you look around, there's not, despite what the music has, there is not a bird in the sky. There is no sign of land anywhere, and it is just water for miles. You have entered the elemental plane of water.
Son of a bitch.
There's no black dragon. Fuck up some zips.
Can you stop talking?
No, that's what happened to the first campaign. Our character put 2 black dragons in the elemental
Just
plane
stop
of water.
talking. Just stop talking.
Oh, you didn't tell him what we did today.
Just stop talking.
It seems like the only way to get back is likely through another world.
Yeah, I do not know how to create one.
There's just,
Okay, what?
I mean, if you want to create one, I don't know if that'll work being a
We can get our arms in the water.
very
And
warped.
Just like a bathtub, move around really fast.
I
in
can-
circles.
can I jump in and sense anything?
Please
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, Sue. Okay. As you do, you jump in.
These things.
I'll
And
be
a-
ready.
And
to-
as you send out your echolocation, my speaker died. It just charged you. Anyways, as you are sensing around, you get a pings of very large sea creatures
Use.
in multiple directions.
Black dragons are not sea creatures.
In like, just everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna climb.
Are they honing in on me?
Do I recognize any of them?
Give me a history check. Or history or nature, I'll say. History or nature.
I think they're the same to me. Natural 20, baby. Let's go.
So, you know just kind of like the pings, you get large serpent-like creatures that have wings that are flying through. You also get the sense of a singular, very large tentacled creature.
And then, how far can I do this?
But no crabs, so you're in the
Thank you.
Large tentacle.
We're gonna die.
No, not that, dude. We're not dead yet.
I'm just slowly looking around, panicking, like,
We're not gonna die.
Alright, so while that is happening,
How
oh,
far?
Manfred just stepped out.
How
so
far is my electro pulse?
You go out to about 300 feet.
300 feet. Okay. I'm gonna jump back then before you.
So, did you find? Is there any life on here besides us?
Yes.
I was afraid you would say that.
I don't even know where we're at. We're elemental
We're
light.
on
We're
the ocean.
we're in another plane, guys.
That makes sense because I don't know what this field is.
It's called a water. It's a water plane.
She rolled in that one, so she doesn't. What's going on?
We got teleported to the plane of water, basically.
I don't smell that water.
I'm gonna kick you.
I don't. I'm very confused. That one.
There's different planes of existence. We got teleported via the whirlpool, and when Manfred lifted his 3 favorite people in the air, they did not get teleported with us.
Who's the other favorite? Maybe they're just more.
No, it's just weird.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't like Reeel and I. Still,
So I'm not like either.
no.
What Real does is cover all those ears like.
Could I have sensed if any of them creatures
No.
were moving towards us
She just
at the
continues to-
time?
Huh?
Could I have sensed if any of the creatures were moving toward us at the time?
Yeah. At the moment, nothing has seemed to 100% notice you
Okay.
just yet.
Just yet.
I could just sense them moving, not
Yeah.
necessarily like straight
Yeah,
towards
at
us.
you, yeah. You just feel the presence of them moving in the water.
Could I, if I'm still captaining the boat, just kind of like all stop, like
Yeah.
try not to move or do anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should probably relay that to us.
Guys, we're gonna sit still and think about this, and hopefully nobody notices us.
Gonna lay down in the boat.
I got a sense that there
Well,
were very large creatures in this area.
Almost laying down. That's too much
While you guys cook up a plan, I'm gonna count the days of rations that we have because I don't know how long it's gonna be.
That's a good idea.
Well, if we catch a whale,
I may be strong.
I can
but
somewhat cook.
I have a candle.
We're not cooking. We're not cooking a freaking whale with a freaking candle.
I'm a fireball.
There's
That
something
will
you can
just-
eat. You can eat shark and you can eat squid.
Hey.
We
We can use shark.
Can't eat my brethren. What's wrong with you?
Alright,
That's not
so,
true.
okay, so while that is happening, we're going to jump to the other 3.
Hard
I'm
times are coming.
accustomed.
Okay, so,
We can fly.
Gohan, Divine, and Manfred, you are
Must be nice to be
hoisted
favorites.
into the air. The storm has begun to calm, and the whirlpool is gone, and the boat that you were once on is now gone, and with your friends. So, as you float in the air, what are you doing?
I'm tapping behind my ear and being like, are you guys there? Are you guys there?
No response.
Are you guys there?
Oh,
Static.
I think.
Hold on.
How far can we fly if we were at 60 feet for 10 minutes? Because if 60 feet a turn for 10 minutes.
So,
It's like 10 feet a second, technically.
yeah.
You're
So-
not gonna find land in time.
So that's pretty far. I would say, let's see, what is that? My phone currently is up there, so I can't, oh wait, I gotta calculate my watch.
Is the turn 5 seconds?
About 6 seconds. So 60 feet a turn, and so that's 10 feet a second over 10 minutes. So 10 times 60 times 10. That's how many feet.
6,000 feet.
6,000 feet.
So you can travel roughly 2 to 3 miles, roughly.
Okay.
That is nowhere near to where we were.
We don't need to get land. We just need to have something that we can land on.
Yeah, exactly, like a desert.
And who says there isn't another ship out there that we could land on within 3 miles?
Let's split up. You go that way. No.
No, that's a bad idea. Bad idea.
Oh, now
One of
it's
us
bad
is
idea.
bound to
That was a bad
make
idea.
it.
Let's not split this party.
Let's keep the favorites.
Yeah, let's keep. Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, you can't. You're not there to argue with him.
Actually,
So.
I made the
Take shit when we
decision
get back.
based off of who was the least magical. Except Reeel. Reeel just didn't shoot.
Aw,
It's magical.
he's a magical
Not
wizard.
as magical though.
Only if you don't
Okay.
believe he's magical.
So, all right. So, are we choosing? Are we flying in the same direction?
You can't ask
You
us.
can't. I'm not here. You're.
Yeah,
Those are
Okay.
the
Flying in the same direction. Sorry, I just.
Divine when you
You're
fly.
so approachable every time, but no, you're not there.
You're an astral elf.
You guys are currently flying.
No, like after we get flying.
I mean, I could recast.
He can recast it
Oh,
every
you
10
can
minutes.
recast it. Oh.
That, yeah, that was my highest level. Well, the next time I cast it, I could only choose 2 of us, so really make it count.
Now you really know who the favorite is.
Oh boy. Well, I kind of want to figure out where the party disappeared to. Any way to like that you can sense where they went?
Well, if you
Or
want to
figure
wait
out-
for
or
them.
maybe do you know what the world was? Maybe. 'Cause you're a magical wizard flying around the world.
You can give me a history check, Mr. Wizard Man.
We're in a ship world.
Yeah, just hold it.
Yes, 24.
You've also read of mysterious whirlpools that just randomly pop up in the middle of the ocean that teleport people to the elemental plane of water.
Ooh.
So we might need to find a way to transport to another plane,
Okay.
which we conveniently have. Puzzle, not the puzzle box.
Does it?
Can we use the puzzle box? With just
Would the
three of
puzzle
us?
box just fall?
It's
into
gonna
the water?
fall into the water and might sink to the bottom.
We don't want that. I thought of that
Just
when we were in the
floods
pool.
the
I was like,
inside.
if I fold up the boat and we all go in the puzzle box, and I was like, no, that won't work.
Why not?
Somebody's gonna die.
Actually, no. But they're not with us, so they're not gonna know that.
Hang on. I have a plan.
What
I
is it?
have a plan.
I love the jinkiness.
Hear me out. Okay? I hold on to the puzzle box for 10 minutes, like you said. You go into your puzzle box. Imagine a key that can teleport you to the water plane. Get our crew, go back to the puzzle box, and then come back to reality within 10 minutes.
Well, we can't take illusions out, can we? Yeah, I'm not an illusion wizard.
I'm not there.
I thought we could make.
We're just gonna shut our mouths here.
I already
No, you can put physical items in there and
Yeah.
Did we
store,
choose a direction
but you
we're flying while
cannot
we're
bring
talking?
things out.
Okay, we're gonna keep flying on the path we were on while we're talking.
Okay.
Yeah. Flying.
Mach 5.
Yeah.
I'm flying like Superman.
Banana boat flying.
Yeah, banana.
Just because I can.
My titties are out this way. Just
Stars and stripes.
That's awkward.
I didn't even know how big
That's
they were.
All right. Okay, so while they're flying northward,
Yes.
all right, back to the other crew.
We're all sitting in a circle.
Yeah,
What do we do?
I can communicate with the other party. I have a spell that can get me through other planes to communicate to them.
While she
Yes.
talks about that, I'm gonna smoke a pipe.
But
Nope.
what should
Why not?
don't smoke? You do not want to attract beasts.
They can't smell in the water, can they?
Yes.
Yes.
Shut up.
How do you think I smell? Eagles.
This is awkward. You can smell people.
My blood.
What should I tell them?
Ask them where they're at.
They're probably where they left us. if not a couple miles down. I don't know. They're around where we were left.
I have nothing.
I'm gonna speak to Manfred in sending.
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't-
My foot was where we used to be able to
You
make
just
it
hear
around
my
those.
voice in
No,
your
it sounded
head,
like a chair. It actually sounded
and you
like
can reply to it in 25 words or less.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask where you guys are at.
Going north.
Let's get actually
Very
something.
specific.
Let's hold on. Let's get,
I mean,
no. Let's. Did I hear that correctly? Where are you at? Going north? That's not what she asked you.
that is true.
That is an
That is
answer.
true.
Where are you at? North. Where? Heading north. What do you mean?
Where do you think we
Okay,
are?
okay,
In the
okay.
middle of the
All right,
ocean.
let's time out.
Time out.
Time out.
Time
Okay.
out.
You get 25 words. Don't just end after 5 and call it good.
No, that's
Figure out what you want to say for 25 words, and then say I'm sending the message.
So you used
I'm
4.
going-
Where
I'm-
are you at?
Okay, where are you at? Do you have a spell that can help us
Can
Help.
help us. Help.
Hey, now that we're
help us
communicating,
get out of this plane?
That's Rita.
could
I
you
said
go in that box, puzzle box, imagine a portal to another dimension, enter it into that other dimension?
It's imaginary. It won't work.
No, that okay.
It's illusion.
Because they were
Never
just
mind,
talking about
yeah.
making a key.
But
it can't work.
they were thinking of bringing it out though.
Yeah.
But
Where I was like-
it's like the same thing. They
Like,
can't make
yeah.
an illusion real.
Okay.
You get that in your head.
Like the imaginary creme brulee.
So I actually didn't eat her lunches.
Facts.
Well, so they're real to you while you're in
Oh,
the
okay.
box.
Yeah.
But the moment you leave, then it's yeah.
It'd be different if I was an illusion wizard. I'd make my illusions real.
Yes. Then the puzzle box thing could
So,
maybe work.
You broke.
Okay, I'm trying to think of how to respond. So, ocean going north, and do I have a spell that works? Transplanar? I don't think so.
I was like, you get to respond. That's part of the spell. They send you one and then you send one back.
Yeah. I don't want to just say no.
Oh.
I'm trying to be more helpful than that.
Gotcha. Well, are you relaying the message you heard to the other
Yeah,
two?
they're trying to communicate through magic.
That's a magic thingy.
It is her. It's one of the 2 bards.
Yeah, quite literally.
The one that does not sound
It's
sharp.
the lady bard.
Let's stick with mine.
He gets anything else, that's it.
I have no magic.
You guys have no magic that can get you across a plane?
No! I have sending!
Wait, how do you not have flame stuff? Being an astro.
I'm trying to look at my
Not how it
spells.
works.
I don't.
but it's not,
I don't have any spells prepared for us to get out. I don't think a ranger has spells to teleport from one place to another at this range.
I could have taken the spell that would have been plane shifting. Well, not really plane shifting. It would help-ish, kinda. I don't know. But I didn't take it because I didn't think
Okay, can you look up pass wall real quick? For me?
Pass what?
Pass wall.
Yeah, I can.
Can I polymorph into something that changes planes?
No.
Because that'll be a monster, or
Which is amazing.
they're not changing.
A passage appears at any point of your choice. You see wooden plastic. No, it basically just makes a door
I don't.
in an object. That's all it does.
I didn't think that would work.
No,
but-
it's transmutation. So basically,
What?
you see a wall. You go, I wish there was a door there.
Our lizard friend.
There's now a door there. That's
Our
basically what you do.
dragonborn friend.
You make it. You make.
Oh.
I thought it was just making a hole because the way I read it before.
Yeah. Well, you make a door. You make a hole.
Plane
Yeah.
shifter.
Can you?
Okay.
You put a hole in a wall.
Can you
So,
listen from far
So
away?
this is what I'm gonna respond. Us 3 are okay. Going north ocean. No helpful spells.
Nice.
I like it.
Looking for land.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Nice.
Bye.
I love it.
Freaking
If you
hecking
could
darts.
contact somebody that can plane shift, they've got the box. Actually, that'll be fine. Like, I can fold up the boat so we can take everything with us
Well,
somehow.
let's not hold up boat yet, because
Well, no,
that's
not
gonna
yet.
put us in the water.
Obviously,
sardines.
I meant like when we can plane
I'm
shift.
gonna cast sending, and I'm gonna try and contact Yarlin.
Okay.
And I'm going to say,
Okay.
hey, it's me, Laura. Yep. We're stuck in the water plane. Can you help us get back to normal plane?
Love you.
Six.
I love you.
I'm not saying that.
Oh, come on.
Shut up!
There's
XOXO.
there's there's about a minute that goes by
It doesn't turn.
before you finally hear something back. It's this very familiar voice. This looks at you, goes, "Oh, that does seem to be a problem." But yes, I can surely help.
There's a new element, friend.
I would stand back.
Separate the circle.
He said stay back.
Break the circle.
boat.
Break the circle. Break the circle. Scatter.
And
Scatter.
then all of a sudden, this bluish portal just kind of appears, Doctor Strange style, and out pops Yarlin.
Yarlin, we're never making slow ride. Oh my god! We're saved.
Yarlin.
And then we found out he's stuck too, like, oh.
One day.
And okay, Ben. And okay, Ben.
All right.
So, we were getting this whirlpool suddenly appeared on the regular plane, and he didn't have enough strength to get us out.
Okay.
and
No. That's not what
Weak
happened.
boy,
The
weak sauce.
whirlpool. Listen, the whirlpool was just too strong.
No, you're too
The
weak. Okay.
ship. Nobody else knows what happened. Look. Okay.
So the old man, the old man has lifted 2 other party members. They're on the regular plane, and we got zipped into here. That's how it happened.
Zip tag.
I managed to save.
You adventurers are so much fun.
We didn't summon the whirlpool, okay?
I know.
We were
It's,
just
it's fun. It's fun to watch these things.
Saved 3
And there's like
seconds
creatures
of
down
the
there.
party,
He
so
said there's one with a
that's fantastic.
tentacle. I really don't want to mess with
Oh
that.
yeah, no, there's krakens and leviathans and other things down
Please
there.
get us out
So,
of here. I don't want to fight them.
just you or the boat too?
Everyone and the boat.
I can fold up the boat if you need.
Oh, that would make it so much easier. Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Because
Wait.
if you want to take the boat as is, it's definitely gonna be a little bit.
How do you want us to do this? Do you want us to like connect to you and then he can disengage the boat and then you bring us out, or
I mean, that's fine, but I don't swim.
hold his jacket?
We have 2 people that swim.
Oh, that's good. Because I do.
Yeah,
I
see?
can't either.
Smart decision. The 2 people who went into the whirlpool could swim. Smart.
Alright.
Shut up.
Does he just have a portal? And then
He
you
has to
just,
cast it.
Oh, you cast it.
Yes, you
Okay.
know how I got here? That's how we're going to.
Did you not see that?
I mean, I saw the portal. I didn't
Okay,
know.
we're
If you
I-
wanted the ship, it's gonna take a bigger spell, and if
Yeah,
you
we
just
don't
let's
need
just
it.
plus.
small,
Plus.
It's so much better if I
How
don't
long
take
does the
one.
portal last?
6 seconds.
Okay.
So it means we're gonna have to.
If it
swim
was
back.
longer, y'all could walk through. Then I could fold the boat and jump in.
No, just
But-
fold it. Just fold it.
All right. We'll time this. How long does it usually take to fold the boat?
6 seconds.
So
Okay.
just close the boat, and by the time
So-
then the portal will be summoned.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
All right. So the boat goes. Everyone's like, already bathed today. And again starts spinning, and a portal appears right in front of all of you. And as you look through, you glimpse, and Yarlin has kind of calculated the point of where, and you see your 3 companions flying in the sky through the portal.
I just look at
Let's
them.
go.
Banana boat style.
I go.
Alright, so Manfred, Gohan, and Divine, I will need perception checks, please.
Oh god. Watch them fail.
Not me.
Oh no.
I am
Oh,
perceptive.
I want to shoot them.
I pulled out my gun and about to
My shrimp power bracelet.
shrimp powered bracelet.
24.
Okay.
25.
3.
Perception.
I rolled a 3, but
Good call shot. There you go.
Her hair's in her face like I can't see
it's a
nothing.
13.
So, as Manfred and Gohan, as you are
Black
flying,
eyes after a
you
little
look
bit.
down and you see these weird blue sparks, and then all of a sudden you see Laura and Thulna and Reeel and Bruce and a gold dragonborn
And a bottle.
come through the portal, and then you just see a boat just appears as they all climb onto the boat.
Oh, I thought the boat was like near us.
The boat is back.
in the face of me.
How far did we end up going?
I'd say you probably traveled for the majority of the time. Like, you've probably been flying for maybe 10-ish minutes.
Okay, so fly would end.
Yeah.
Like, as we'd start.
And
Yeah.
falling.
fall in the boat.
We get on the boat and we just saw them
Bro. Hello, y'all.
Oh, God, didn't want to go.
I brought a friend.
I wouldn't.
We all
I was
fall.
like, Divine's graceful. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she's graceful.
I have like a deck save. Would it be?
Hi.
I know.
Yes.
Your acrobatics would save you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna save you.
Yeah, that would have been a 32.
I roll a 25 for acrobatics.
How was it acrobatic?
You land Superman style.
I think I rolled a 15.
Yeah, I'd say you'd probably make it to
You
it.
Yeah,
look
but
like
you're
a
like,
broken
my knee. You take 1 point of hold damage.
Act formation!
Alright, well,
Thank you so much, Yarlin.
is that all?
That was so scary.
I don't know who this dragon is.
How do we rank? Next time we come across a whirlpool.
I'm gonna like hold Real back because I know he's trying to fight the dragon.
Uh-oh.
He's not gonna fight the dragon. Real knows who he is.
You can go poof.
Like, huh.
He bites. Bites pretty big.
That was my last minute thought. Is I remember he's a plane shifter last minute. So
Good on you.
Well, it worked out.
and he thought it was very amusing.
I was not about to get in the water. I was just going to sit on my immovable. I was going to take it out.
I was gonna hang on.
I was going to click on it and then sit.
I will sit here for ages.
Cross your legs like.
Don't you,
Starts fishing.
do you have
Oh,
two
hello,
immovable rods,
boys.
or just?
Just the one.
I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
getting
I gave the other one back to
Marlin.
I was gonna say if you had two, you could like have one, step on it, with the other one, step on it,
I
I
already-
that one, step on
That
it.
would take forever.
But you'd get somewhere.
I already did that one.
Hard.
Oh yeah, you did it as a ladder.
Yeah. I like monkey ball
Had made
across
monkey
the
bars.
ravine.
Nice.
All right.
And then
That would be so cool to see like somebody just like in the middle of a ravine in air just
I just look at Manfred with a glare.
I kind of side him.
Picking favorites, are we?
You got back
Okay.
there, didn't you?
Very elderly of you to say. I never thought I would hear that from Jordan. You're fine, aren't you?
Like, but did you die?
But did you
No.
There's krakens and leviathans in there.
standing by an elf lady with giant
There's krakens and
boobs.
leviathans in
Yeah,
air.
that's the first one he picked. He's like, yeah, fine.
Stop taking no money.
The one with the big titties. You're the first one coming with me.
Is that what it is?
And the captain.
No, I
No, he's
thought
not the
two people who can't swim was my first thought.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what?
I don't need to swim when I have such nice flotation.
Wait, Archer can
devices.
swim.
I do too.
Yeah, you chose non.
Fine.
Yes.
Gohan.
Reeel can swim. Everybody technically can swim, just not
I can dog you.
Yeah, he has the mana right.
He has the
cloak.
mana right
I'm the
cloak.
only one that can swim.
Well, he said me, so I picked him.
The man who has
He said
been
me.
to switch.
All right. Now that we're all
Give me
safe,
the man's warrior cloak.
if I can figure out which direction we need to go and head that way.
So we're
What
about
color is it?
3 miles ahead of where we were before.
Gray.
Yeah.
I was like a bluish gray.
Sweet.
That'd be pretty cool.
I've been aware of some vampires.
So we just ended up going faster.
Just put over your neck like.
I don't know how fast.
Not God.
All right.
It's gonna look like it means everything.
Onward.
Try to scare him off. Like we're a panda pose. Like.
Next time I have
I'm
Reeel
just gonna
help you with the
seduce them.
wheel, Bruce.
I just thought I could
Wait,
use
what's it-
Bixby's
what's
hand
Reel's
because it's
strength?
plus
My
8
time to
on
make
strength.
Yeah, that could have helped.
A lot. That's like a lot.
That's your strong arm.
Manfred,
I
do
could
have
use
one question
Bixby's
for you.
hand to help with the wheel. It's plus 8 on strength checks.
If we were to not make it, would you have regretted what you did? No.
There will always be casualties.
Mr. War Mage?
There wasn't any though. We're all fine.
Exactly.
Because of one. Yeah, because of
Appreciate
freaking Laura, because we're all just. Well, I was panicking at this distance. But
Well,
Sorry, I
we
was
were
looking.
gonna get noticed by freaking all the big
But,
ass
hey.
creatures at the bottom of the sea.
You
Yeah.
ever watched
played it
Star
We would
Wars
have made
episode
nice
1?
little plankton
Well,
snacks.
from what I can tell, she
As
has
always, a bigger fish.
Yeah.
Literally. That's all little plate of water right there.
We
That's
definitely
what
would
the
have
oceans.
made nice plankton
It would've been
chips.
plain
Always a bigger fish.
it would have been.
Because there's no lava on the blue. Because it's just water.
I remember that being.
The moon is just water.
The inside of the planet, yes, there is no lava.
Yeah, it's just water.
It's just an ocean from one side of the crust to the other. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
That's how the planet works. It's all
Of this earth? Of Earth?
No. Star Wars Naboo.
Oh.
We're not Naboo.
It's very
Star
thick
Wars.
water.
Another place that doesn't exist.
So, all right, couple more days go by.
I swear to God, it's another whirlpool.
Well,
There's another
I got my
one.
spell slot back. That's all that matters.
And
We're not flying on. You're sticking with us.
Um,
I'll anchor you down in this ship.
as you're sailing, you do feel the boat.
They'll go invisible and really fast.
You do feel the boat start to toss and turn a little bit as there is something seemingly swimming underneath the water.
Oh,
Are you long rested again?
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we get any hit
half the
points?
shark will come here.
Really gold stuff.
Oh.
Does Gohan make any food before we do that? Because I want to know because he's been doing our 10 HP stuff.
Always. A few days has passed.
Yeah.
I want some
But
couscous.
you don't have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
5 anymore.
I will have made breakfast.
Right.
Breakfast. Grits and biscuits and bacon and sausage and coffee.
Everything learns from the
Sure.
Is it my baked bacon?
I
Sausage?
do have.
I have to go home.
Saltwater taffy today.
Yams.
Yeah, we have sausages.
Potato.
We have sausages.
So then it's time for that video to start coming back out.
11 temp HP for everyone.
11.
Yep.
11?
Does my
He was just
rapier
telling me about how
warn
that's
me
it.
of
She's like,
anything?
"That's how we do it."
Nope.
Nope. We just know something's under us. But
Yep.
it's not warning me. Of anything.
Nope. Not warning you of danger.
Can I just
That's
look
good.
over the
It's a
boat?
dead
Yeah.
boy. What is it?
Could I also look over?
You see bronze wings flying, swimming underneath the boat.
Flying. That means swimming.
Swimming underneath the boat.
Gliding.
Like a dragon?
Is it my boy?
And
It's your boy.
It's my boy?
and you see a head pop up over,
It's the boy.
and he looks up at you and he goes,
Hello, friend.
"I haven't seen you guys in a long time."
Get in the boat! Get in the boat!
Got to know
Wait, go into us. Can you become smaller? You have a tiny boat.
Oh, yes, I can.
I
Your
just looked,
friend's alive.
I just looked over and immediately said Kellogg. I'm like,
Your friend's alive. I thought he was
You know
gonna
what?
win.
Again, it's not him. I'm just gonna grab the mini. He goes, "Yep," and he polymorphs into a human size shape.
Oh, you're alive.
I gave him a hug. Like, way.
Oh, yeah, Yes, it has been a very long time
How
since
are
I've
you?
seen a...
Eh.
Oh,
the,
yes.
The little baby with the peanut butter. He's like, ah.
Yeah.
All of
Ah.
that.
I
Yes.
actually had a baby that sounded like that. I was like, no.
Yes, it's been a little bit. Yeah,
We were
a lot
s-
of you don't look...
We were stuck in. We went through a portal to chase after a succubus, and after coming out of that portal, it time jumped us 5 years. And
We've been to hell and back twice.
Captain Hawks is back.
That's impressive.
I'm Bruce.
Oh, Captain Hawks was one guy.
Huh?
Last time we met, he was friends. We sailed with him to the island.
He ended up getting caught by the Navy.
Oh.
And he was in prison. And then he escaped. And now he's
He's finding us because we time jumped.
That was very sad.
and he has new recruits, and they were very, very, well, they were very violent, and
Killed them all.
Well,
Except
they
for the
attacked
first
us.
except for the first man.
Oh.
He's right. Where is he still with us?
They're angry because they sat in jail for a total of 6 years. The first year was us being stuck on the spring isles because of Green Dragon, but the 5 years was from the time jump from hell.
Oh, yeah, Rocha's not fun anymore.
She's gotten worse, hasn't she?
Yeah, even Ensuing's not there anymore. He flew away, don't know where he is.
Which one was that again?
Ensuing, he's the gold dragon
He's the
on
guy who-
the
The other
southern
gold
island.
dragon.
Oh, I'm not gold, I'm bronze.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is the one with the warm tummy.
With
No.
the what?
With the warm tummy.
Which one was the
Negative
one?
inspiration for
The one the
racism.
dragon who was
The
on
one
the
in the
boat.
tavern.
The
No.
gold dragon
No?
was the one in the tavern. The bronze dragon was the one that
Yeah.
jumped onto the boat, and my character leaned up against his belly, and I took a nap on his belly because he was so warm.
Yeah, this is the guy.
Yeah, that's that guy.
But
Amsuna was the bartender. from
why are you
Wilds.
here?
Not Wilds.
I
Yeah.
just saw a boat, and sometimes I like to say hi to travelers. And then it's fun that I actually get to see friends that I haven't seen in a long time. But some of you are new, and I don't know who you were.
yeah,
That's
it's,
okay.
it's
Also a
because
traveler who likes boats.
Rotra took
I like
one,
boats.
and
They're
then
proposed.
a couple other individuals took 2 others. So
Boats are
But
proposed.
yes, my name is Bronzer, by the way.
Bloody legend. You might have heard of me.
yeah, well,
Sorry, no.
LMAO.
Start crying.
Don't know the one that says LMAO.
Anytime something stupid happens in Valorant, instead of saying LMAO, I say L. Yeah, I'm just like, instead of LMAO, I go LA and L. And they're like, Lambo, and I was like, yeah.
LA. Okay.
we're trying.
Llama.
We're currently
Llama?
trying to see if we can recruit people to help us go against Rotra.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not as strong as her, but I'm willing to help if I can.
Well, if you know
We're
any,
not as strong as her either, but we're also willing to help.
if you know where any powerful artifacts are, that could help a lot.
If the max minority can take out the minimal majority, the government will fall and we will reign again.
I know, well, like I said, I know Ensuing's not around anymore, and, well, his horde is now gone too, so,
I'm sure her horde has grown
well, yes.
since she's grown all more powerful.
Yeah, but see, their hordes were different.
She wore thongs.
He had the
She likes artsy things,
and he
and
likes
Ensuing liked friends, so.
and the
He collects friends in his cave.
no,
yeah,
the
his
tavern.
tavern, that
That's
was his horde.
That was his horde. That's what I was
He
trying to
He
say.
collects friends.
Yeah, he makes friends. And now he's gone, and so are his friends. Now I'm gonna go.
Her head becomes bigger and bigger as her brain becomes larger. Like we were in his mood.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you were in his lair. The tavern was his lair.
I thought it was a freaking tavern. Oh man, I missed that. Oh no.
His horde was his friends.
Oh, that's sick.
Yes,
That's
so
tight.
we were acquaintances.
Dang. we're
So
part of
what
the
are we
horde now.
doing?
It's
I don't know. I'm just here.
You're just vibing.
Well, we're
Thanks for joining us.
You collect things.
She looked at it like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Seashells. Sometimes
Shark teeth?
friends as well, but generally it's just travels, adventure stories.
okay.
So I sail
Oh.
around or swim around, and
You
I
have-
jump on boats and hear different stories from different people.
Do you have any information about the GIF people? Do you think they'd be willing
The
to
GIFs.
help go against her?
Oh, the hippos?
Mm-hmm.
I just call them little baby.
Hippo peepees?
I haven't been that far north. The water's a little too cold for me.
Gotcha. Well, it's a good thing
but-
you're on the boat.
But I have seen a couple of their ships around. I've actually talked to a couple of them. They're moderate people.
Where on the map are we? Is it just like
You're like, I would say roughly, you're almost to the northern part of the Spring Isles.
okay?
And we saw a long time ago.
Would you know anything?
You're looking about roughly I'd say about 4 to 5 months of travel to get to the Bronze Hall.
Would
It's
you
such a
know
tiny
anything about the Bellcaster Cave?
Oh, Belcaster. Yeah. There's some weird stuff happening over there.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
just
pull
got a
out
bottle.
this letter I got and hand it to. Is it a she?
It's a he.
A he? Hand it to him.
Bronzer.
Well,
Yeah.
and be like, well, I got this the note, and
Bronzer's a makeup too.
It was in a jar.
was kind of wondering if you would illuminate the situation. If you know anything about that, or if you would know where these witches would be.
Some information would be greatly appreciated.
The unfortunately most people don't leave that island.
Oh, that's a good thing we're not stopping.
So it's not that people haven't visited, but the majority of the time, like the inhabitants of the island don't leave. However, there is a small port on the southwestern side of the island. That's where most of the time that people stop there, they stop. They stay on their boats. They trade from their boats. They don't get off. They stay at the dock. They don't leave the
For
island.
supplies?
Yes. And then the inhabitants will trade their supplies, and then they will leave because they are not allowed to leave the island.
Gotcha.
So if someone was able to write down this information and toss it into a bottle, a jar,
Yeah, a bottle.
into the ocean, and they probably went to great lengths to do so. Because if they were caught, I don't think the Count would be very happy with them.
Does he know how to
That's the vampire
Do
dude.
they count their days?
count? One.
And,
Ooh.
and you've never visited the island before?
It's the
No.
from Sesame Street.
I know. That's why I was just like, he's a
And none of my brethren live there either.
3.
Probably a good thing.
It would have been funny if the actual
Well, would you
vampire
be
was actually
willing
a puppet.
to join us to go to see if the hippo people might be able to help us Rotra as well, so we can have more bodies to be able to help? Would you be up for that? You can stay in the ship and we'll make sure to keep you warm so you're not cold in
There's a
the
bunch
water.
of watermelon there. Because hippos love watermelon.
They do like
Pumpkin.
watermelon and pumpkin. It'd be horny.
It's being racist.
If you want,
That's
I
not
have an ale horn
racist.
of
Like if you
devil
actually
ash.
look up videos of
Who
hippos
doesn't like
eating
pumpkin?
big
I've never
things of
seen
fruits
it.
and vegetables, it's freaking cute and dangerous.
Have you never seen them eat watermelon? They'll just take a full-on watermelon that's like this big, and they'll just give it to the hippo. And the hippo will just think, it just like explodes in their mouth like a gusher.
It's very cute.
It's a fruit gusher.
Yeah. What's up with racism?
I'm
What
just,
hippos love
I'm
fruit?
just gonna
She
make
just
this
called-
one comment.
Yeah, didn't you call Copper Dragon Gold Dragon earlier?
I didn't know.
Who's
I'm,
the racist?
I'm just gonna say one. You know a lot about the race that they're about to meet from your ancestral background.
Which race?
She's part of both.
I'm just going to throw that out there. So,
The kiss?
yes.
Yes, the kiss.
The band.
So,
Real, you got any
they're
opinions?
from the same plane.
Yeah. See? Look.
I don't know.
Give me a second.
Oh.
Yeah. Their strength in their jaw is
Okay, anyways.
anyways.
Okay.
But today you can't.
Anyway,
Come back to with this.
did you listen to what Andrew said?
Yeah. You know all about this race. So, please enlighten us.
I don't know.
Dad,
Checks out. So,
dang it.
again, this was just Andrew to Dylan. That was
Yeah.
not for the whole party.
How? Question outside of it. How big was the dragon when you saw it, like up to on the boat?
Was it huge?
He's big.
Is that like
big.
this? Okay.
He's a big boy.
Big enough to carry all of us?
Large, huge. No, he would have been what gargantuan?
Throw it down its throat.
What do you mean carry on this?
He's in between an adult and ancient
If he were to
size.
join us, going to see the gifts, and he's able to carry all of us, I imagine it'd be faster flying on his back than it would be on sea.
Let me pull up the stats for a bronze dragon.
There you go.
A mile per outage.
But he just said it gets cold there.
Yeah.
So we don't want to freeze him. We want him to stay warm on the boat.
He's a warm baby.
Right. Well, I'm not
He's a
saying
woman.
he can't stay on the boat when we're there. But I just want to, like, based off of his size, would Bruce be able to, like, know if the dragon would be able to carry all
The
of
air
us?
gets cold too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also
Bronzer would be able to carry all of you. He would be able to carry all of you.
How does our genocidal maniac feel?
That's what I was about to ask. It's like, Riel, how are you responding to a dragon being on the boat?
Oh yeah. Oh.
It doesn't matter that I'm too tired to actually see that right now.
Real's just like I'm a
Put
joker.
Real in deep sleep.
That's fair.
I would like to offer
Real. the Joker.
no
Okay.
the bronze dragon, if he is willing to join us. If you're willing to join us, I feel like it'd be much safer and faster if you flew us there.
The question is, are you comfortable with it?
Are you? Would you be fine with that?
If not, we could just take the boat.
You like stories? How about I tell you about this? And I show him the puzzle box.
You know what? I was gonna make him roll a persuasion check, but you know what? I'm not going to make him roll a persuasion check.
I like to think he was like, oh, you like stories, right?
Prospect is immediately like his eyes instantly go to Manfred to be like, yes, please tell me your stories.
He's youngest for knowledge.
So I won't tell him how I procured the box, but I will tell him about our adventures inside the box and meeting the demons and the big boss battle at the end, blah, blah, and the fact that anything we want can be made with an illusion.
It's called delusional episodes.
But yeah, I basically just go through our adventures in the box. And I
No.
say, if you don't mind, we could go inside the box,
Dragon goes inside the
and then
box.
you could fly us so you don't have to carry us.
I mean, I can carry you. You know what? If you promise stories and warmth, I think I can get you there.
I don't know how to promise warmth.
Well, the boat. We need to keep him warm because it's cold up there.
You just set the boat on fire.
The boat's not gonna be super cold. We'll make sure that the quarters where we where we're gonna rest are warm.
Real, how many hit points do you have
What?
total?
Well, I got a lot.
He said,
We're all
can I
rolling
get
this.
have it out of his voice?
Specific number?
We're all healed, right?
That's not what I'm at.
126 plus anything. 123 plus anything.
I hit for 200.
Just right. Okay. 126, just regular hit points. Okay. I'm gonna do math.
So it's the math that makes the brain go brr.
Don't worry about me.
Anyway,
Okay. If you're doing what I think you're doing, I don't think you'll be able to roll high enough.
I don't think so either.
Okay.
are you wanting us to be in the box so he can take
No,
us?
I have a feeling I know what.
I'm missing 6.
I was like, if you'd have to
That's
roll,
not a max
you'd have to
roll.
roll max roll to get that to work.
Never mind. It's just like
I knew what you were doing. I'm like,
Okay.
wait a minute, no, it's not gonna work. He's got way too many hit points.
yeah. Archer, why you gotta be so buff?
Because the last two characters were not.
he
He needed to survive to play the game.
All right, so, all right, yeah. Let's see, going there. I could probably fly you there in maybe 2, maybe 3 days.
yes.
That's better than 3 or 4 months.
Do we know how time works in the box?
Basically, like when you go in there,
Oh, we can just enter the
it'll probably it's gonna feel like you've only been in there. Like so, as you're in the box, like it could feel like you're in there for weeks, but you'll only be in the prime material plane maybe 2 or 3 days.
Well, the first time we entered, we were gone for like half a day.
A day, but you were only
A
gone
day.
for like a second or 2 in the real world.
I thought we were gone for like a few hours,
Or was it a few hours?
like 3 hours. Because
Oh yeah, it was a couple hours.
the orcs came back and noticed we were all gone, and then
yeah,
left,
that's
and
right. It
then
was a couple
the-
hours. Yeah.
Who's the slog guy?
Dixon.
Dixon. Yeah.
Couple
Oh.
hours.
Was like, you guys just disappeared.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a couple hours. Yeah.
But which is still like 5-6 times
Yeah.
speed. Whatever.
So yeah. So yeah, while outside, if you go into the box, while in the real world it's gonna only be 3 days, like it'll be a couple weeks in the puzzle
Is
box.
there a way for the dragon to just like knock, tell us, okay, it's time.
I can stay
Or
outside.
somebody can stay outside
I'll
the
stay
box and
outside.
tell him stories.
I thought we all had to be in the box.
I'm a bard. I'll stay
No.
outside.
You can choose who goes in the box, and if somebody stays out.
I want to be out. I want to see the bronze boy.
Not everybody.
Or you just fly on his back.
Whatever.
He can carry you all.
Yeah.
You're all light compared to him.
I want to sit out.
I want to spell to you. Oh man, you gave him the ability.
I feel like
to-
Real
to-
needs to be in the box, just
Just in case.
in case.
So if he
for
doesn't stab
comfort.
him.
Correct.
Real, our sleepy lad, we're gonna put you in the box, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm chill with this.
Is anybody else going in the box?
He's gonna get to go joy and sleep in his swamp hammock.
There you go. Divine, are
Are
you
you
going in the
gonna-
box?
Are you going in the box? Are you going in the box? Or are you staying out and telling stories?
I want to ride dragon, so yes, I'm staying up.
Are you used to going in a box?
All right, I'll go in the box.
You stay out here because you're probably in the story.
My box.
If you guys need a switch, just let me know. I got some stories.
Some sad stories. What a bronze
Okay,
dragon
maybe I'm
would
not
do
the
with sad
best
stories.
person for stories.
I'm gonna be like,
Alright.
is he gonna be sad for a
So-
fall of the sky? Like, oh no.
Well, there's one time my dad
Alright,
went out for
so-
milk and
He never
came
came
back.
back.
Alright, so alright, so all of you climb on top of Bronzer.
Okay, you got it.
Collapse the boat. Yep.
Yep.
Don't forget to
Then,
collapse the boat.
then
please.
Bruce collapses the boat. And
Cool.
I fell. You landed on a staff.
Guys, we just narrowed our
alright. And you are now flying northward towards the Bronze Home.
Are we gonna end that?
And that's where we'll end tonight.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Ah, okay.
I'm
We were
tired.
doing so good.
I have not done that.